Okay, we are alive. Just say something so I can check the audio because this was a horrible, horrible day. Now you're live. That's fine.
those,
Alright,
those,
go.
those Dawson
Oof.
tones coming up. Was that what it?
Yeah, I have no. All my systems crashed. My software was uninstalled. I had to reinstall. I had to do everything in 25 minutes. I have no idea if everything is working or not, but we are recording it. We'll see what happens later.
Hey, wing it. That's how we
So,
do it.
yep, we're in. We're live. Rooster's just give an introduction, so I have some softwares to close in the background.
Okay. I am introducing us being live while Cookie. You can tell this is very scripted. There was hold on, it says pause while I take my seat. Okay, so yeah, live we've got Ibad. I bought Artifact for Dota Plus, obviously.
Didn't we all?
WSS Kobolds. And it should be a good game. Lower bracket finals. Winner here goes up next week for the championship of Contender League. You're here with the Mad Cookie, the Mega
dog.
Sheep, and the AW Rooster.
AW Rooster.
Oof,
So Ibad going for the Grim. I mean, I don't think that really reveals much. Grim is just a solid pick. Could be 5, could be 4, but yeah, just a good pick all the way. When
Solid.
we last casted Ibad, were these the guys who did Grim Lena?
Yes, I was just
Okay.
about to say solid setup
Yeah.
for the potential Insane Chaos mid Lena. I know it's a favorite of Insane Chaos, but they flex it as well.
That, what
So
was
we've
the what was the team they played against?
Also,
Was it? I forgot the name. Was it the Pods?
Pot of Sloth or Pot
Pot
of
of
Greed or
Yeah,
Pot
yeah,
Pot
of
of
yeah. We
Wrath,
covered.
or I
Yeah,
don't
we
know, one
saw
of them.
two of
Pot
their
of Wrath,
games.
Powwow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the powwow. Oh, so
Yeah.
it's a timber again for Max.
Yeah, that's a good max here. We've got on Kobolds the Warlock, which I would guess is going to be a safe lane 5. And
Yeah,
then
I'd
the
assume so.
Centaur on 3.
Surprised to see Centaur still being picked up. Like I thought maybe after the updates it will just reduce, but
I wouldn't be.
I think Centaur's
Go ahead.
still good though. I think
So
it's
do
still
I.
good. I think it's just not as crazy as it
It's not
was. I think that's the
busted, yeah.
difference. Yeah.
It was balanced appropriately.
Yeah. I mean,
I
it's
wouldn't be
still good.
surprised if Ibad's opening is just one full lane. Grimstroke Timber is a pretty solid
Mm.
target for Inkswell. That's what his ability is called, the one that stuns, right? Inkswell?
Isn't it the? Is Inkswell that one?
yeah, it's
Okay.
Okay.
Glad
Cool.
I was checking.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't play 5.
Or 4.
Or 4 anymore. Oh man. So Invoker, AA bans. Okay, interesting. Yeah, PL, solid ban, good hero. Get rid of it. Fair enough.
yeah. Imagine you get so tired preparing for the cast that when it actually starts you're too tired to do it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep, so Cookie's gonna check out and take a nap. So with
Yeah.
you for the rest of the cap is gonna be myself and
Yeah, I swear. I mean, I anyways provide like random comments in between, but I spent the last 3 hours trying to find and fix my software, which crashed and then couldn't reinstall it on its own.
I really like how Cookie refers to her like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. going to sleep as naps.
Yeah.
She doesn't sleep, she just naps on and off throughout the day and night.
Yeah. Okay, so a Ricky ban. I don't know if that's a respect ban or not. I don't know. I don't think Ricky's super amazing at the moment, but I could well be wrong.
I believe that their position 2 player does like playing Ricky.
Okay, cool.
We've seen him a lot on Juggernaut. I think I've seen him play Ricky.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think like, so. I don't know about you, but I've seen like only because of the casting and watching the replays. We've only seen Ibad play, so a bit familiar with them, but I've never seen WSS.
Yeah, we've not seen
Yeah,
Kobolds.
we're obviously not in Contender. We just try to catch these drafts and matches to stream as much as possible, and it does seem like it's been Ibad playing a lot recently as they got knocked out of upper bracket and are just battling their way back through lower bracket. I like the Phoenix pickup a lot.
it's good against the Timber Grim. You know,
Very
two
good.
non-egg hitters. The only issue for it would be that you've got that long-range silence from the
The
Grimstroke.
silence, yeah.
Yeah. But no, not bad against the Timber because
I could
the
also see.
damage isn't right click.
I don't think I've ever seen this, but if you see like the Icarus dive, it kind of like puts Phoenix in a position to get Grim ulted, where you know that it's gonna go back to a team member and latch. Lifestealer is a fantastic hitter against it.
Yeah. I think I was about to say as well is that you've got two kind of egg protection heroes in the Warlock and the Centaur. So huge team fight. But yeah, Lifestealer, super solid pick here.
Yeah.
Oh, they had Lifestealer on Orpheus last time as well, right? When
Yeah,
they
that's a
Yeah.
position
won the
2 player.
last their game 3, I think. That was the Lifestealer and the Spirit Breaker.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. Yeah, I completely agree. I like Kobolds draft a lot in the Phoenix. They have really good counter initiation and initiation on all three of these heroes. If the fight's kind of going poorly for a second, you can Centaur and kind of regroup and reset. And then you've got this Warlock ult will stun the Lifestealer through rage to keep him off the egg. That's a nice little feature. Ooh, isn't that a nice feature?
I guess that as well with the Lifestealer, the Timbersaw, you know, you can always infest in the Timbersaw.
Infest, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Not the worst one
Grimstroke being
for it.
one of the only silences that's pretty good against Lifestealer, although he still does punch it pretty quickly. Good synergies.
Slark, okay.
Slark's
Sure.
a pretty classic I'll fight Lifestealer. You know, if we both want to have these really long fights where we can out-sustain the enemy carry and Slark just gets bigger in those longer sustaining fights, it's definitely a solid matchup against Lifestealer.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting one into the Timbersaw. I mean, obviously the Slark wants to build Silver Edge, but also all of Timbersaw's damage goes through Slark's ult, so it's, you know, interesting one. But no, I like Slark.
Wouldn't be
Slark
surprised to see Slark go for like an Aghanim Scepter in this game.
Agnim's maybe like Diffusal or something, yeah.
Yeah, just the double pounce, because Timber is in that position where, he, like you said, Slark's ulti and Timber can still pump out a lot of damage. And then if the Timber is, you know, Mad Max is a very, very prominent Timber player, it will likely just step in front of the Slark to make it so the pounce doesn't dodge away.
Sure. You've got two quite interesting drafts so far, like kind of both teams kind of, you know, not countering the other team's heroes in a way with their picks, but definitely heroes that they're comfortable with playing anyway. It's not like been any crazy like, oh, you know, we've picked this just to counter your draft kind of thing. It seems like both teams are quite happy going with what they're comfortable with.
Both teams opting to avoid the like really big, fast farmy centric core. You know, you see a lot of the Terrorblade, the Naga Siren, the Medusa, the these guys that just all farm up really fast, and instead elect for these fights. Just kind of these teams comps so far look like we're just gonna run at you and fight you the whole time on both sides. Centaur or Timbersaw is very Timbersaw favored.
Yeah.
Then again, though, with the Phoenix life drain, pretty good against Timbersaw.
There's the Lina.
There it is.
Yeah, we said it before. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I
okay,
like
so
the Lina.
they're actually saving.
The Lina and the Grim actually looks pretty sick.
And again against the Slark.
They banned Lich. I mean,
Finley plays Grimstroke. I think Grimstroke looks good in either of these lanes, Timbersaw or Lifestealer, so I really can't pin down if they're going for position 5 or position 4. Obviously, from some of the bans off of Kobolds, they think Grimstroke is probably 4.
Who has the last pick here?
Kobolds.
Looks like
Kobolds have last pick.
Yeah.
But that's why Ibad picked the Lina, is because they didn't want it to get banned.
There's this nifty little feature cookie that if you look in the middle of the screen, it shows you that there's Era. Okay.
Yeah, I am doing a lot of things in the background. Why do I have a copyright claim on my videos? Screw you.
Post your Twitch link so I can see chat, just to like be aware if we have any audio problems or something like we've had in games past.
I posted it in the live stream channel for the Discord.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I know Man,
One thing about this
I
Luna as
could.
well. Sorry.
Sorry, that's fine. I was
Um,
just posting a video, but like I really wanted to make it nicer for these guys, but I couldn't anymore. So it is what it
Just
is.
ran out of time, people. You'll get better
I
content
ran out
in
of
weeks
time.
following.
I ran out of time.
This Luna into the Slark again has a damage that goes through the ult and a stun that goes through the ult. You know, so I like the Luna. Works really well with the Grim. We've seen it before. Yeah, I love Lena just as a hero. Super fun. I
Oh
don't know who
man,
we go for. Who does Kobolds want? Who does Ibad want? I feel
it
like
looks like Ibad is looking for. I'm gonna guess. It's just a guess, but I think Grimstroke's gonna be 4, and they
yeah,
might be
I agree.
picking up a a position 5 player. A big pick that I could see for their position 5, a huge pick that's in the game right now, um, would be I wouldn't be surprised to see Snapfire 5 for my bad.
Yeah,
And then it looks like on Kobolds they're electing to save
looking
their
for the
mid,
mid. Yeah,
which against Lena. Okay, Shadow
Shadow
Demon.
Demon,
Nice.
sure.
I like it.
Cool,
I like
like
it a
it.
lot.
Yeah, like
Great
it a
with
lot.
Grimstroke.
Mm.
Great. Yeah, they have really nice Grimstroke synergies. Good save as well. Get illusions of Slark. Solid. And then on Cobalt's side, I think that they're gonna jump into a little bit of reserve time.
What about
And
like
a
a
mid matchup for Lena, maybe Lesh.
Oh,
They could use a
Shadow
yeah?
little more tower
Demon.
push.
Koa would be so excited to see this. Sorry, now I am officially back to the
Oh,
cast.
welcome back. Welcome,
I am
Oh,
welcome.
officially back. I
Thanks
had
for
Death
joining
Prophet
us.
maybe? Oh,
Medusa.
Medusa. Oh, okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Again, we have
That's a
seen
mid
Shadow
Medusa.
Demon can be pretty good against Medusa. That is a mid Medusa.
Yeah.
Shadow
Yeah.
Demon can definitely be pretty good. I also think that Lifestealer isn't that bad against Medusa.
Mm.
It's
Finley is
like
playing Medusa.
you look at it and you
I
think
mean,
that
sorry, the demon.
like there's no Lifestealer can't match up against Medusa, but the hero kind of has enough sustain to get through the ult, and other ways of surviving it too with his infest and so on. And then when they're just 1v1ing or manning up against each other, Lifestealer doesn't mind building uh the disarm item saber. I forget what it's called.
Halberd.
It's called disarm saber, right?
It's Heaven's Halberd.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Um,
Predictions for this game.
let's see here. Honestly, I like Kobold's draft more. I don't know.
Yeah.
Both have really good synergies, but I like Kobold's draft more.
I think
It has a lot of
yeah.
protect the egg.
I agree. I prefer Kobold's draft, but at the same time, the Lena last time we saw it was so impactful, and I feel like the Lena could just like run over
Yeah,
this game.
completely. Dill's a
I
really competent position 1 player. Slark, I think, is the perfect matchup against Lifestealer ultimately. I kind of see Slark will probably finish an item and start joining, where Gambit's going to go farm, 3 items. So it's just if they can make use of that 4-for-1, and I don't know, both teams look really good. I think it's going to be close.
I'm gonna go for Kobolds as well. I think.
Okay, well, I don't like you, so I'm going to go for Ibad.
Wow. I've never been so offended in all my life. Cookie, what do you think?
You both are going for Kobold WSS.
Mm.
Now
I
I'm
changed last
officially
minute
back.
out of spite.
Now I'm officially back. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep doing this for the rest.
Wait, you were already officially back.
Now it's 0.20, so. Oh, God, I'm tired.
Who's your prediction with, Cookie?
The Grim and the Lena. The Grim and
The Gremlina. Okay, so Ibad.
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, I don't know, because I was not listening to you guys. I'm sorry, but
Sounds like normal. It's not
Sounds like
really.
normal.
We're not offended. Yeah.
No. What was I gonna say? But like they have to finish early game. I don't think they have late game, despite a life steal or timber or whatever. But you can't beat a Slark and a Dusa, I think. But things go differently.
We've talked about
other
flags. I
games.
think WSS wins the flag war in this particular matchup. What do you guys think?
The flag? Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually don't remember what I saw because my mind was
Yeah.
completely somewhere
I'm gonna
else.
agree. Yeah, I agree. I think WSS flag is
And
better.
then as for names, I'm really digging Fructose Father. Fructose Father dot Sugar Daddy. Big fan. Big fan. Nice name.
I love that. I'd not even like realize like
You
that
didn't
had
pick up
not
on it?
registered.
Fructose
No,
Father, Sugar Daddy? Yeah, it's
it's not
perfect.
registered at all. No, I love that. That's great.
I love it. Alright, so nothing crazy going on. The
Uh,
team's
just
kind of content to trade. Finley scouting with some poison. Poison! Look at this lane ward top.
Oh, you see
I
them.
like it.
High fives are back.
High fives are back.
We haven't played the game with the high fives, right? Because I know me and Sam are gonna
yeah,
spam
no,
the
not
hell
yet.
out of it.
Oh
Yeah, no,
yeah,
not yet. I think it's going to
I
be
see
a
that.
big thing for in the hunt game plan.
The hunt game plan.
High fives.
My high five's always gonna be on cooldown. Nobody's ever gonna high five me back. No mid laner. No mid laner's just gonna sit there and spam high fives with me. Sad.
So you would be able to tell better, Rooster, here. So in mid with Lena against the Medusa, and you play Medusa a lot too. So maybe I shouldn't say that, God, but no.
That's okay.
Against Lena, how would you feel? I think
It's super even.
it's even.
It's so crazy even. Lena obviously is gonna shove better. Medusa will find
Yeah.
farm by leaving. And then like Lena's gonna connect with Dragon Slave consistently, and when if Medusa is able to connect with higher level Mystic Snakes, then it will be just detrimental to Lena's health pool. Um, it does look like the Medusa is gonna opt for not getting the bottle, but just based on how it's currently queued.
Yeah,
So rune control is gonna be under Lena, which is a big deal. Lena's gonna be able to rotate faster. Top lane, a lot of
yeah,
damage.
top lane.
And Max, first
Yeah,
blood.
Timber goes down. Wow, big kill
That's
on the slot there.
That's
Huge.
huge for Slark. Getting that perma
Yeah.
agi before minute 2, if he can do that 2 or 3 more times, it's going to be a solid game.
Mm.
Gotta hate playing a game where you're just not in the lane and you're like, why is Slark keep getting kills? Please,
Yeah.
please, stop.
I mean, Warlock is also very deadly.
Look at this Medusa CS though. 6
Yeah,
denies.
I can't believe she's got that many denies. Like,
6, I know, that's a lot. Like taking a bit of a XP advantage, just a quarter level. But and I think that she's just it's kind of what that side effect for Medusa. Like when you're zoning, you hit really hard, 64 damage. It's pretty even. But like you've kind of find this position as Insane Chaos where you don't want to like step up as often for fear that you might get hit by Snake. And then is Medusa gonna get both runes? No, we don't.
nah, Luna's gonna get the other one.
Yeah, she has a blood already.
And then on the opposite side, Lifestealer and Slark pretty even, very even.
Sheaves, do you see? She has her shield.
Lena stepping up a bit. I think
Exactly.
Uh,
you're
For
regretting
how
that
much
decision.
damage?
Great use of the mana shield.
Exactly.
Great use
Yeah.
of the single. You press, just a single button. It's insta
Uh,
cast.
don't know what you're talking about.
Sheep,
Mana shield.
take
You
notes.
don't
Take
need it.
notes.
Mana what?
You don't.
Mana what?
That hero only has 2 abilities. Okay.
Keep a notebook. Sheeps. And every time she uses shield, I put down.
Are
Like,
the two abilities Mystic Snake and Stone Gaze?
Yep.
Is Split Shot always on and Mana Shield never actually triggerable?
Yeah. That's how
Yep,
it works.
that's how it works. Lita started to take a nice lead though, coming back, getting the second points in Dragon Slave and
Top lane. Warlock goes
top
down.
lane. Slark might be
Mad
able to
Max trying
punish.
to get.
Certainly wants to.
Yeah. Mad Max trying to get the courier and does get it.
It
Good
does.
play.
Beautiful.
Love to see it. You love to see it.
Push
And
them.
Slot's
I
gonna
love
Oh,
his
get
zone.
the
traded.
courier back. Oh,
Traded. Ibad so focused, forgot about his own.
feels bad, man. Feels bad.
Water runes back up. They're trading. Pretty good job on Tusa.
Yeah.
Prioritizing getting these
One of
runes,
those
not
things
just.
you will go to any ends to kill a courier. You'll kill yourself. I'll kill myself for a courier, for sure.
I won't. I'm not trading for that stupid sheep. No offense, sheep.
Mystic Snake does so much damage. Oh my man.
It does so much damage. Bottom lane. Okay, Fructose Father's gonna bail. Still a lot of damage back and forth.
Inks will come at it a bit too early. I didn't get my fancy configurations from the
Top lane.
for the camera. I am.
Yeah, but Timbersault's gonna be alright. Lark taking
Lot
a
of
lot of damage as well
trades.
though.
A lot of trading going on. And it's pretty slow game. Not a lot of action. I mean, I guess that's to be expected. Ibad waiting for a power spike. Slark just tried to get people low enough to potentially get kills. Medusa and Lina both content farming. Bottom lane, kind of same situation. Like, a lot of trading, but nobody's really low enough to just get the kill.
Yeah, Phoenix is low, but he just can't get out easily.
Money to burn.
I think the most activity you'll see in top, because I think Timber is the only kind of hero who wants to run at people or be a bit rushy in the beginning, fighty.
Timber kind of the only core that's struggling a little bit with CS though, because there's so much action going on. Where Slark is not really struggling. You know, coming up on 30 last hits now. At 6 minutes, pretty solid. I don't think a single one of them has been out of lane either.
Yeah.
Arcane rune top. Nobody spotted it. Okay, Lena's gonna get it. That's a good rune. That is a tasty rune for the Lena.
That's tasty rune for anyone. Almost.
More fuel for my fire.
Top lane? Nah, he's just gonna jump away.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot to talk about, realistically. Pretty standard item builds. Lifestealer's going for the, Oh, man, my item names are not on point right now.
No, no they are not.
No, they aren't. They are not. They're not whatsoever. You know, it slowly drains your life, and... Armlet. How do you feel about the Armlet
Okay,
shape?
okay. I mean, I think it's a good item on a lot of strength heroes. I think, you know, Chaos Knight, Lifestealer, definitely up there.
You being a
I think
position 2 player, how do you feel about it in this game? Or a position you player 1. I'm R2.
Yeah,
Here we go.
I
We're
think
keeping up. We're
this
catching
game.
up.
I think this game he's recognizing that actually he needs to fight a bit early. He can't go for something like the Radiance or something like that. You know, he needs to be able to fight with his first item.
Are you worried about... Oh, this Lifestealer is out of position. Oh, but it's going to be a trade. Okay. Not the trade you want, but...
And top lane,
Oh, now it's picking up. Here we go.
and they lose the slot. So
I missed the Slark, sorry, but yeah.
almost the
Ah.
mirror on the top lane.
So, I'm worried about it. Yeah, like exactly the mirror, right? I'm worried about the armlet because of the amount of DOT that's represented from WSS's squad.
Yeah.
When you're playing against like Fatal Bonds, I feel like it's like an automatic no-go, right?
Yeah,
You
I
just
mean,
never know when that next source of damage is coming in. It's so difficult to actually toggle. That's just my take on Armlet. I'm also
No, I agree.
terrible at using Armlet.
Yeah,
so,
I think
so I'm not the best judge of it.
I'm always a bit hesitant to like criticize Armlet too much because, especially
It's
like with the ping that I play on, I just don't ever buy it just because I know I'll mess it up.
You've accidentally pressed it twice in a row, and now you have no.
Yeah.
Oh, Lena.
Oh.
They smelted out.
Oh,
Oh, they're
I
gonna
think
get
the
it
wallet's still
anyway.
gonna die though.
Doesn't even have to ult. Casual right clicks on Melina.
Medusa using
Good
this
use of
space a
that
lot bit
arcane
to
rune.
farm, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, look at
TP's
mid
back into
lane,
lane.
dead even.
Yeah, they're 4.
However, it's not even close to dead even, because actually, a large majority of those camp kills on Medusa are from small camp. So if you look at net worth, Lena actually has 1,300 gold already. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at current gold. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like net worth there, pretty
Net
even.
worth, yep. Okay, we're good. I looked at it and I went 1,300. How does she only have 1,300 in 9 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's. This is the quality streaming content that you look for. Just
Yeah.
casters not knowing item names, Looking at the wrong graphs. This
One
is
is
this
half
is some
asleep.
A+ stuff.
I
What
can
would
hear
you have gone?
asleep.
if you get a message that why is the camera not moving, someone just call me and make me.
Yep.
What would you have gone for on the Lifestealer instead of
Slark
Armlet,
is
out of
bot-
interest?
Slark
Um,
bottom. Okay.
So
They're gonna push it out.
Armlet's key, right? Because it gives you that damage, and I think that the only thing that you can go that's an
Lifestealer
equivalent
TPing
is
out.
you could just Armlets. I feel like synonymous with Sanj and Yasha in different types.
Mm-hmm.
They do a lot of the same things, so maybe you go Echo Saber, Sanj, and Yash instead of Armlet.
Yeah.
But yeah, status resistance from any Sanj item, realistically, I think would be
Sure.
a little
Okay.
bit more.
They're TP bot too.
The TP coming in
Wait.
bot looks like they're gonna defend this tier 1. And
It's a good defense. Anthem? Anthem's gonna get away.
they
Really nice ult. No,
oh,
he's
the
not.
Timbersaw.
Mad Max is on him.
Yeah, they get it.
Go on.
Deny himself.
Deny yourself. I believe. Oh, he's just a bit too tanky.
He
Good
actually
kill.
just basically almost farms the whole creep camp because of
Yeah.
reality. He's not gonna kill himself. He's just farming before he dies.
They're really good
Armlet
at
is so
damage.
good. It's such a great power spike, like you talked about, of like this Orpheus wants to fight early, and there isn't another like 4K gold item that allows you to fight as aggressively
No,
as that. I'm just
and that's the
I'm
thing.
just terrified of like DOT from
Yeah.
Phoenix and DOT from Warlock with it. So he just has to
No.
play really safe around it.
I 100% agree, and I think it's one of those where it's like you can't go for this like Radiance or this, and you want to be fighting early because you're against this Medusa. But
Yeah.
no item feels like amazing because it's like you could go for the Heaven's Halberd relatively early, but
Yep.
Heaven's Halberd into Slark
But you want damage.
isn't amazing,
Yeah.
and into the Medusa who's probably not going to be in the fights as much. Again, not amazing. So it's a hard one, but yeah, I agree. I think the armlet, I get it. I think especially if he's comfortable using that armlet and he's used to that item
Absolutely.
build,
And
then
if he's picking it
sure,
into this, if he's picking it up into this, then he's got to be
he
comfortable.
must be. Yeah.
Great play from Ibad, securing top lane tier 1, and then in perfect timing to go bottom to stop the trade and get the deny on the tower.
Mm.
Really good play. And then you are seeing Echo Saber from Slark. I think Echo Saber is a fantastic Slark item. First, Oblivion Staff gives you all that extra juicy regen that you need when you're not. Actually, he is tread swapping, so I'm not going to talk
Are they
shit.
going in again? Smart thing.
I think Echo Saber is just such a good item in general. I think
so, too.
it gives such good stats.
It does
It's
a
so
lot,
good.
yeah. Medusa
Good
forced to
damage.
ult.
Oh, and the
Warlock
Warlock
also
ult coming
forced
out.
to ult. Oop, they want this juicy 100 gold. Nope, not gonna get it.
That's good from
Cent-
Ibad though,
Centaur-
forcing 3
Centaur-
ults
Yeah,
there.
they're probably gonna
Forcing
take
3
them
ults.
in T1 now.
Yeah,
Yeah, Medusa is going all the way back. She's out of mana.
yep. Pesky mana shield. Causes you to run out of mana.
I think
Yeah, see?
they do realize that. Of course they do. I'm not talking about it, but they need to pressure towers. They need to first wrap.
They have
this
the
up.
ability to. This Medusa is a greedy pick, right? Like if you and they utilize it pretty well. They were creating a lot of early game kind of aggression in every lane.
Which
but
they can with
this-
the Timber
this
and the
Medusa-
Main and the Grim especially.
Medusa actually opting to rush the Ags, knowing that the fight's gonna take place way before she wants it to. So can't even get the Yasha. He probably
Yeah.
could have afforded the Yasha if he didn't go for the Mask of Madness. Some people like. Mask of Madness,
I
get it.
knew you were about to bring that up. I was just about to say that he's gone for the Mask of Madness.
Yeah. And electing not to use it on Ancients, but oh, there it goes. See, he heard me. We're good. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Mask of Madness. Everybody knows that about me. But
Yeah, I was gonna say we've had this conversation many times. I think on this stream as well.
on this
We had
stream
this
as well,
conversation
exactly.
Every time there's a Mask of Madness mentioned, seen, or used.
I like Mask of Madness on Juggernaut. I like Mask of Madness on Faceless Void. I just don't really like it on Medusa.
Oh god, there's gonna be yawning in this stream. It's gonna be such a stream.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to start muting that mic. It's better. Your yawns are better than me complaining about a team player's item choice. That's for damn sure. I shouldn't sit here and like judge. Like that's play your hero the way you want to, man. That's like whatever you're comfortable with. Always go with that.
I do think Mask of Madness is kind of one of those like you know,
it's your go-to item.
yeah, and I think that's
You're
the
used
thing.
to
Like,
it.
I love
Yeah.
Mask of Madness. I buy it on pretty much everyone. I'll buy it
Except
on a
Jug.
fucking Dazzle if I can. Um,
Can't get
but
you to buy it on Jug. Save
Wow,
my life.
that's a lot of love for Mask of Madness.
but
Timber is against
bot lane,
40.
Dazzle
Tim?
Mask of Madness? How atrocious would that be? You're just running around
Oh,
trying to
there's smoke
recast your
up. He
spells.
doesn't know. There's 3 people. Now he
Oh,
knows.
oh, he's got the showing
Nice
the blink
catch.
already.
Wow.
Oh, look at
Oh,
his leap.
that's the leap though.
He's got another chain.
Fire.
They can catch. Alright. They're getting Slark some more stats. He's at 3. 3 total.
Yeah.
3 doesn't seem like a lot, but if it keeps progressing, he's been a part 3 stacks on 4 kills. So he's been a part of almost every fight. If he can just keep doing this, that adds up so quickly.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, Lifestealer is enjoying his space. See,
Uh-oh.
they're gonna
Finley.
fight.
Ooh, they get the deny. Nice deny on the ward, Retman.
I'll take that.
Still going for the Desolate next.
Yeah, he is. I like it. It's I want to fight you.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll get a BKB? I don't think he will. There's
It
too much
feels
stuff that goes through him,
weird.
right? Like Medusa and
Yeah,
Warlock
into the
and Egg.
Medusa, it just feels
Yeah.
weird. Like,
Medusa is just like 700 gold away from.
They actually have so much stuff that pierces spell immunity
Mm.
on WSS. It's
yeah,
And Medusa-
3 ults. That's kind
Yeah.
of crazy.
Medusa holding a good net worth lead. It was solid 3 alt plan to get her out of that fight. That definitely helped earlier.
Nearly got the Ags. I think the Ags is huge here. I think it's
It'll
so
allow
good.
her to fight. Like she can
Yeah,
now she's tanky enough and has enough to just walk up to a fight with them, which I respect it. Like she recognizes she doesn't have time to get like a manta or something. It's just she's gonna
Finley
finish this
taking a lot
Ags
of damage
before
here.
18 minutes. Was it to save Insane Chaos or something?
um,
I wasn't watching.
no, they were pressuring the
WSS trying
tower.
to cling. WSS trying to cling on to the last of their tier 1s. If they can hold on to this tier 1 and keep a small net worth lead like they have until, I mean, this Axe is done. This Axe is done, and he's gonna show up and they're gonna take a huge fight. They have all of their ults. They want this tier 1. Oh, this is gonna be a big fight. Axe on Courier. It's close.
Oh man, the Lena
It's the Lena.
and Grim. Yeah, that is.
Warlock still have his ult though.
And it looks like they're gonna get. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
Lena got
he
off.
does get the egg. Oh my god, I thought he
Barely.
was dead.
Oh, I did too.
Jeez. I was convinced he
Slark
was dead
chasing the
there.
Lena. 2 different fights going on right now. The Grimstroke and the. Okay, Slark's gonna pull back. He just wants Agi stacks. Guys, don't kill Shove yet. Don't kill him
Yeah.
yet. I want Agi stacks. That's what he's yelling at.
Give
I'm like,
me the
"Give-
Agi.
Give me Agi. I'm gonna cut the trees down. Oh no! I just bounced. Oh no!
He's made a horrible mistake.
He's trying. He's trying. Let him get. Look at. They're trying so hard.
Yeah,
to let
that's
him
right.
get there. Oh, did he get it?
Yeah, he
He
did.
did get it. He did. Oh my god.
Oh, that made me laugh so
What a
much.
stressful situation for this.
Yeah.
Let me get the Agi stacks.
Oh, love it.
Yeah.
Slar going for the defusal after the echo. Yeah. I mean, it's just such a good item. I assume then
Centaur
we'll maybe
already
look
has
at the axe
Blink.
afterwards.
As we saw at the beginning of that last fight, that's obvious.
Yeah.
Has the Hood of Defiance as well now, just sending Courier to Secret Shop. Deso nearly complete on. In fact, I believe it is complete. It's flying out on Courier right now. Yeah, Deso flying out right now. Ooh, an Imp Claw. Okay, that's a lot of damage on Lifestealer out of nowhere. Deso Imp Claw, he just spiked
Yeah.
from like 150 damage to like 250 real quick. That's solid. Getting all the 17-minute items. Whew. Alright, and Medusa instantly going for the shard. Has enough money for it right now, but has to wait a minute. Just, I love the shard against heroes like
I
Shadow Demon.
love the shard against
Against Lena, Shadow Demon.
Grim. Just so good. So
This-
good.
Yeah, I guess Grim does click
Yeah, why
on
she-
you.
With the
this
silence here.
So he has
Say
one
that
less
again.
ability to use.
Yup.
2 was all
Now I don't even have to use Snake, baby.
Exactly.
It's gonna
Fight,
do it
top
for
lane.
me. Yeah, see, Medusa just... Okay, Medusa cancels TP.
Okay, Kaiser's TP. I think that was.
I think they can take this fight, but they would like to wait 30 seconds. They can certainly defend any tower. And yeah, this armlet lifestealer, it's so far only really been used to farm. However, he is farming very quickly. Keeping up with a Medusa who hits multiple camps at the same time, that's pretty impressive. I think it's been a lot more lane creeps for him. He's been top alone for 5 minutes, just hitting lane after lane.
Yeah, I mean the last
Probably
two fights,
explains.
of course, they were fighting 4v5. He had
Yeah. I think it was a good plan for Gambit to join those fights, though. It changed the tide. Like, getting that Axe first was very good. Anthem? Look at that damage! Oh my goodness, that damage.
Ow.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
That centaur just melted.
And you know, with the, I'm gonna give a little bit more credit to the Mask of Madness on Gambit, just with the Shard Rush. One of my biggest things that I dislike about the Mask is sometimes it stops you from being able to send out the second snake because it's 8.5 second snake duration, 8 seconds. So if it's perfect, it's perfect. But now he doesn't matter because if he gets targeted while the Mask is on, he's throwing a snake anyway.
Yeah.
21-minute Roche.
Very fast Roche there. Very fast Roche. Ibad looking really strong at the moment. Really strong.
This game's dead even though. It's 7-7.
Yeah.
They're slightly ahead in towers. It's less than a 1k. I mean, the gold lead is literally that objective from Roche.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, that's what's kind of keeping him in it. Because what is it, less than 1k? Yeah.
Yeah, less than 1k.
You for my fire.
God, where's Sam when I need him? I'm sitting here with 2 tired UK blokes that just can't keep a conversation going to save their life.
Whoa, I've been a brilliant conversationalist. How dare you?
You're right. Your dulcet tones are keeping this
My
conversation
dulcet
going.
tones.
You just need to enjoy the game. Just keep quiet.
Lena, been
Cookie's
caught out.
like,
That's gonna be the Aegis.
Let me rest
They've been
my
fucking-
eyes.
They've just lost the Aegis there. And they're
Wow.
getting ready for a second one. Warlock ult committed. Egg committed as well.
Centaur,
That is
all
a
of them.
huge play.
Showing
Slark
the
does
power.
fall as well. But
Showing the power of this early game Medusa. Not
think-
the 50-minute farmer it used to be.
nice, good stun. And
Wow.
And I think the Lena getting caught a bit out of position there, and her team just not being close enough to be able to really help her in time. Clark going down, but I think all in all, if you're WSS Cobalt there, you're pretty happy. Look to push this, finish off this tier 1 mid.
Very,
Regain some
very
map
good.
control.
Very good fight. You're finally going to be able to take up all these tier 1s that you were slightly behind on in the early game. Centaur just killing it with his body. Medusa going for BKB. Safe build. I like it. Already very strong.
I think recognizing that the only real things killing her at the moment are these, you know, silences and then the Lena follow-up, so yeah, like it. Like it a lot. Needs to be able to get her ult off to protect her from the life stealer, so yeah.
Not traditionally like a huge Dusa item, but
No.
how does it synergize with Shard? I guess like it doesn't really matter. Sure, you're not taking right click, but then right as the BKB ends, they start casting spells on you, and now you just have excess mana.
Also, the shard has
Seems
a
very
12-second cooldown.
Yeah,
So,
that's true. Yeah,
you know,
in between. Yep.
Warlock getting found out.
Yeah, that was a very quick, very dead Warlock.
Yeah. Lifestealer now with the Basher as well. Really a hard hitter in these fights now.
So Slark also going for the BKB next item. I want to mention that this is a big fight. Slark's
Oh.
in. Slark's got a kite.
Oh, huge, and the lifesteal
Nice,
going
there goes
down.
Slark, quit trying to run away. Do some wants to go in.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Nice. They get two, and Centaur finding the timber saw. Oh, good timber chain.
Yeah,
But the
stone.
snake, the stone snake
Snakes.
is absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Nice, good
Wow,
kill.
what a fight. And they don't even get. Well,
Huge fight.
are they gonna get tier 2? They can cut the wave. No, they're not gonna get tier 2. So I want to point out this whole team is these cores are all prioritizing BKB, and that's good. I like BKB, dodges a lot of stuns, but when it really comes to some of the bulk of their damage, you got Grim ult pierces, Lina ult pierces, Shadow Demon ult pierces. Like it's if they get
Lina
this
ult
Grim
doesn't
combo
Lina ult doesn't pierce until she has Axe. Just to...
until Axe. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, then it's not as good as I thought.
Oh, the Lina.
Good call.
Oh,
The
wow.
defusal.
Just
Just that BKB. Oh, but the Orpheus TP.
Do you get the
Warlock
Slark
ult?
though?
They're saving Lina forever?
Yeah.
Linus? Oh,
Ugh.
Lina barely goes down. Medusa's is just standing high ground.
I think if
Look
you're
at how survivable this Lina is under tier
Yeah.
3, tanking tons of different spells because of Mana Shield.
I think they're gonna.
It's
Wow.
insane. It's insane how they're gonna kill her. Wow.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of
A little bit
of a
dive.
panic dive there
They
from
could have easily gotten tier
WSS.
2.
Tier 2 backed out, got
Tier
tier 1
2,
top, but
yeah, exactly.
I think
But at
That's
the same time, it's still like exactly how even it was 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's 13 to 13. 1k net worth lead.
Exactly.
Fighting over
And I
tier
think-
2s barely.
to be fair, Ibad did a very, very good job of keeping the Lina alive for
Did you see? I know
much
that, like,
longer than she should have necessarily
the
survived.
Yules and to Finley save with the disruption. It was she almost got out at the end.
Yeah. Super.
But did
super
you
good.
take note on that, Sheep? Did you write something down for your? Standing under 2 towers, the Timber Chain is relentlessly on her, and just living forever because of that 3rd spell that Medusa has to offer.
See, I know we keep talking about this mythical 3rd spell, but I just don't think it exists.
That's the mythical 3rd spell. It's like a unicorn or cookie in a good
Yeah, man.
food. Non-existent. I hear you.
Cookies what? What? I didn't get that. What? Cookies what?
Cookie in a good mood, he said. But
How did
it's
I
because
go
you're always...
to-
I'm just messing with you.
So
The dives after dives, Mad Max. Life stealer.
Oh, this is rough.
So I just want to point out how Medusa took that whole fight with Mana Shield down and won it. So
Was it really?
yeah, because
The whole
it
time?
was down the whole time.
Okay. Okay. All right.
At least,
See,
you know,
She
was-
also
knows.
did get targeted by 4 spells that sent
Yeah.
mana back to her or whatever.
Gambit knows what that's all about. Doesn't need Mana Shield. Just walk in, kill people. That's the dream.
I definitely agree. Like I kind of understand. I give you a lot of shit for it, right? But I think I understand what your thought process was in that fight, because it's nice as a Medusa to start a fight when you're kind of in the middle of everything and use your health pool to tank a little bit before you ult, so you're not just
Yeah.
out of mana when you ult. And then like if you get silenced or something, you can't turn it on.
Rooster, we don't do that here. We don't make people feel good. We make them feel good for their mistakes.
Oh, that's so true. What am I thinking? Sheep, you're an imbecile. Press E.
Yeah. Cheers, man.
Cheers,
So
man.
the Medusa going back for the Skadi, deciding against the BKB for now.
Do you think
Um,
Medusa will take ceremonial robe? I think it's very good on her.
Yeah, I mean it is
They're
super
both
good.
getting actually almost the same neutrals on both sides. If you notice.
Honestly, I kind of think that it wouldn't. I don't know how to balance neutrals sometimes because like obviously there's better. Just denies a haste rune. No big deal. I'm not walking into that water. I'm good on that. Like it's the team drafts need to be really even to justify having the same items, because some items are good for one type of draft and just not for the other.
100%.
But sometimes you see this stuff, like especially with tier 5 items,
I
where
think they're gonna
one
swap
team gets
a little
Necro
bit.
3
They're gonna
An
switch.
Yeah.
item that's not literally allowed in the game anymore,
they're not.
but it's still a tier 5, and the other team doesn't get Necro 3, and you're just like taking high ground with your Necro creeps on one side of the
Yeah.
map. That's should not be allowed.
This is
Yeah, I
ridiculous.
think neutrals is cool. I like them as an addition, but yeah, I agree. There's a little bit of RNG in it.
There's some tricky situations, yeah.
They're looking to fight. They know they're a bit strong.
Taking their outpost. Solid play. Control both outposts for a little bit. Watch the XP. What's XP look like, actually? Pretty even. Lifestealer, obviously Medusa kind of running away with it, but just kinda. Lifestealer keeping up.
Money to burn.
Roche was
Yeah,
up
both teams
close.
kind of waiting for a fight, but
Lark up
trying
to
not to be the
8.
one to give it away.
Roche
Lark
within
up
a
to
few
8
seconds.
permanent agility. Roshan is
Pretty
up
solid.
right now, basically.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, 8
Yeah,
agility
Roche just
is
respawning.
when you're gonna start taking off. I mean, if he gets 14 or
Mhm.
15, that's. I mean, 8 is already. He's 2 away from a 2,000
They
gold item.
smoked in. They're gonna go for Roche, but
So,
they both.
Lifestealer
they're
finished
Smoke
the
break.
Heaven's Halberd. Oh yeah. Walking up top.
Blink canceled. Nice blink cancel on
Oh.
Shadow Demon.
Oh, just
Yeah,
cancels the
still get
TP. Unlucky. Good
9
stun.
Agi. Lina in the back line.
Yeah, trying to find force. Committed the
Drops the
Warlock
BKB.
ult.
BKB is used.
Timbersaw.
Mad Max.
Getting
Mad Max. Self-sacrifice.
super involved. No,
Saved
good.
by Lina with blood. Nope. Just kidding. He's out. It's totally fine.
With the BKB on
Finley.
himself.
Finley.
Finley saves himself. Does
For
Finley
how
have
long
4
though?
stat?
Oh, look at that damage on the Centaur. Jeez.
Use your stick,
Centaur
Finley. It
getting
wouldn't have
melted.
saved you. It wouldn't have saved you, brother.
Okay. So far, they only lost 2 supports against the Centaur. Let's say.
I was-
Steelers only fight. Oh,
Oh,
gonna get the
Phoenix Egg.
gonna get it. He's gonna get it.
He gets it, but he has to do it alone. And now he's just out here, sacrificing his
Yeah.
life for a support. Nobody
And
else
that
can even
is-
go close to it.
Exactly, yeah.
There was a small second before that fight continued where I was like, how the hell does Alina have so much life? And then Lifestealer jumped out of her, and it all made sense.
That was a huge fight for WSS.
She
Only
has-
losing
Medusa
their
has
4 and 3 for
Skadi,
that.
Now she's going for the BKB.
And going into
Roche.
Yeah.
I like that decision a lot. I like Medusa calling off the BKB temporarily, finishing the Scotty
Agreed.
after they win a couple good team fights. And how lovely is it when you see a DD spawn right next to Roche Pit?
Fortunate.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, that is a juicy pickup. And this will have the shard and
shard.
cheese on it as well. So
So you give Shard to Warlock.
Warlock, yeah.
It's a really good Shard on Warlock.
And then Aegis on. Oh, okay. They went for the Aegis on the Medusa. I was about to say the cheese on Medusa, but
I
Sure.
like Aegis more on Medusa as
Yeah.
well.
I can get it. Yeah, they do give the shard to Warlock. Super good. And he's going now for the back for the Holy Locket, which is just so good with that ability. So
It
good.
really is. I love it. Unfortunately, he did not build stick in the early parts of this game.
Nah,
so it's
yeah.
Not even
Yeah.
close.
I was gonna say that, but yeah.
Who builds Magic Wand? Overrated.
I think I build Magic Wand in literally every game.
So do I. Unless I'm playing Vengeful Spirit, because you can't fucking press it. Can't buy clickables on an illusion hero.
Oh yeah, true.
I think we almost started making Sam to make the one.
Sam builds Magic Wand now?
I think so,
You're
yeah.
full of it.
Yeah.
You're full of it. I don't
Nah, lies.
I am
There's
sure,
no way.
I'm sure.
Heresy.
There's a time I saw him with that.
I saw him once. I saw it once.
I still
See,
remember
that's
it.
believable. If you saw him build it once, that's believable. But like he's building it now, I don't think so. Like Koa would be super proud if Sam built things like Magic Wand and BKB.
Man, it's fun. They're both gonna play the finals in the same place.
Yeah, lower bracket finals.
Okay. Why do you have to de-glamorize it?
Well,
I mean, it's still
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of
but
not
fun.
de-glamorizing. I'm saying like we'll have another finals match to play. All
is
right,
he, is he only there for a week?
that was a bit pompous. I'm trying to take it. I'm trying to fill Sam's role for us for a second. Yeah,
We-
I think he comes back Monday.
Yeah, okay, fair. WSS looking to punish high ground,
Yeah, they are. They're
and
gonna fort
just
for
gonna
it.
have a Medusa that just sits up and does damage, man.
He's
She has no
looks like
fear.
has taken a lot of damage, but this ult from Shadow
She
Demon's
has
gonna wear off, and
BKB. Yeah,
it's actually gonna all come back here in a
she has
second. Yeah.
ages.
Or that's not his ult. That's his W, isn't it?
And they've got a Warlock just healing
Yeah,
her
that's
back
his
up.
Soul Catcher.
Your friendly neighborhood Warlock.
Your friend
Can't.
is-
Yeah, he can heal everybody. Actually, isn't it AOE
Yeah,
now?
it's so crazy. Yeah, with the shard, yeah.
Such a good shard. That hero is very good. And this Supreme team fight from WSS really taken off. I'm super happy that Sheep thought Ibad was going to win and I went for WSS because
Yeah, that's definitely what happened. Yeah,
that's what happened, right?
Oh
I
man.
think I need to stop rooting for Ibad because every time I think I'm a jinx because like that's how I lost a pizza to Sam as well. It seems like every time I root for them, they shit the bed. No offense to Ibad, but I'm
Oh
pretty sure you'll
man, we
watch
didn't even
this.
make this a pizza one. God damn it.
Oh, we did not.
And I
I
need
mean,
to
I
go
was
for
on your side
everything
at
that,
first, sort of.
and I need to go against everything that Rooster goes with. For sure.
Yeah, that's what I was doing to Sheep. Okay, so we just both do. Basically, Sheep picks a person he wants to win, and then we're just kind of all over the place.
I mean, we just Lotus Orb the orb.
Don't even say the word Lotus Orb. I never want
This
to
is
hear it
a
again.
Why?
I never want to hear the item Lotus Orb again. Okay,
no, that was horrible.
because you
GG on
play against
Slark.
5 of them, and I know it was
The
only
last
2, but it
game?
felt like 5. It felt like 5 Lotus Orbs. Okay,
Oh.
Centaur's in.
Oh,
In on the
Come
Lena.
Lena. Charge is
There you
in.
go.
Mad Max
Big fight.
melting. Great Phoenix Egg.
Yeah,
Just
really
like you
good egg.
talked about, Sheep. Like this, all of this initiation that just guarantees that you're in front of the egg. Slark?
Slark gets
Slark's
the
fine.
cheese and the ult off though. And they've caught the Lena though.
They're out of
Yes,
BKBs.
The Lena goes down. The Centaur does fall.
The eggs are clutch in this game.
They've still got Aegis on the Medusa.
Yep.
Yeah,
She just used
Slark just needs to. Everybody can just stand behind her, realistically. Mad Max is back in. Was this a buyback? Buyback from Lena.
Yeah,
They take down Medusa once. Is it going to be enough, though?
It's gonna be a twice.
She doesn't have ult. She doesn't have BKB.
Oh, this might well be a dead
They're getting
Medusa.
her twice.
Yeah.
That is quite a fight.
Timber in the backlines does die to the Slark though.
Yeah, but it wasn't a buyback.
No.
And Lena's getting to that point in the game where, I mean, Lena is one of the highest damage dealers in super late game Dota 2.
Yeah.
Like it's right. There's a couple that are up there, but Lena's like the unspoken. Like, it actually just deals so much damage. I presume just because she's building, she already has a Crystalist, that she's going to go for the level 20, 30 plus 30 dash 2%.
Yeah, the
Fire
Fiery Soul.
Yep.
Yeah,
just
I'd
did.
assume so.
And then you get
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the attack range talent as well, and this hero just puts out right-click damage. I like that she swapped off of. She has the plate mail, casual, but she swapped away from finishing earlier. She had
Shivas. Yeah.
queued up, and I like that it's just holding on to the plate mail, recognizing that if she can just kind of keep a little bit of distance, have a little bit more stats, her right clicks are really what's doing the damage. She doesn't want to be running in there to. I would rather see her, to be honest, finish like an Assault Cuirass over Shivas. Like Timber wants the Shivas card, right? Yeah, he has it queued up.
Yeah.
Because he's actually going in and can deal the Shivas. But I wouldn't be surprised to see Insane Chaos like turn this into a late game Assault Cuirass if we get there.
Well,
It's
currently
looking like it.
Currently, Lifestealer's got Scardy and then the AC queued up. But
Queued?
yeah,
Okay.
but
She
whether
could also
he'll,
make this a Lotus Orb. I know I said not to
yeah,
touch
I think the
something with
Lotus Orb, has potential, but I think
it
the
only really
Lifestealer
hits
might decide.
Snake, Fatal Bonds.
Lifestealer might decide not to go for the AC, if
Yeah.
Lena wants it, or we'll see how they decide it. But yeah,
Because Lifestealer could go
Interesting.
like, I feel like you could put the AC on Lena, and Lifestealer could then build I steal a lot of life item. Satanic.
Satanic, yeah.
Yeah.
I steal a lot of life item.
Lifestealer with the I steal a lot of life item.
Oh my god.
Listen, everybody knows I don't know the item names, okay? I've been playing this game for way too long and I don't know the item names. It's not even like they've changed them ever.
Do you know what really threw me for ages with the items was when they introduced Kaya, so like the Sanj Kaya, Yasha Kaya.
Oh, the new combinations.
But then they had the picture that used to be Sanj and Yasha was purple.
Yeah,
And then they made
because
yeah,
they changed it, yeah.
and that
Yeah,
threw
old
me for
Sanj and
so
Yasha was
long.
purple, that's so right, yeah. Very true.
Warlock.
Oh, they're going on
Oh,
the Lena.
Lena.
Good stun. And they're committing the ult as well. Okay, well,
That was a
That's
that's
a
one
good
way.
Lena.
That is one way of making sure you get the Lena. And they're looking
Versus
for
up
the
in a minute,
oh, the stun. Fiddling
That was
as
off
well.
of his spell too, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That feels bad, man.
that is.
Fiddly just tried to get out, casts a spell, gets hit by a snake. Ouch.
Mid lane's pushing in as well, so they can meet up with that wave and go straight in for the tower. Slark cooking the wave already.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Lena doesn't have buyback either. So this is another 75 seconds without the Lena. So this is the time to push if there ever was one. Yeah, Medusa's just gonna sit high ground, punch
I
through
like
this tower.
Anthem building Lotus Orb. That's a very good item for their team. Yeah, you can't fight without Lena.
No. I mean, this is definitely one lane at Rax.
6 seconds. They have 4 and 6 seconds. Slow it down a little bit. They probably have to give up a single lane. Oh my god, Centaur's in.
Yeah.
Starhorn?
He has the horn.
I don't remember what Minotaur Horn is called, but I don't remember what Satanic is called.
Because you don't like the mask, nor you like the stick.
Because, yeah, one item I take and the other item I don't build. That's very true, Cookie. Solid point. Medusa opting to go for the plus 75 intelligence.
Yeah,
Her mana
I
pool
can get
is
behind
huge.
it. Just make her
I can be on
tanky.
it too. Yeah,
Yeah.
her mana pool's
Especially with all this
making
mana
burst.
she's stealing, like,
Yeah.
I can 100% get behind that.
Who lands Rax and they're okay. So they got
They're gonna
half.
back up. The Lena's back
Smart
up
back.
there.
Smart back.
Yeah.
They no longer have to ult.
At the very very
Like,
time.
retake the outpost. Yeah. The Roche is up. They head that way.
Us going back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, these guys are decisive. We could definitely learn to be a little bit more decisive.
Yeah. I'm decisive. I'm decisive going in.
You're decisive about being indecisive.
Yeah.
or yeah, going in. Like not taking the play call. And then we're all like
Hey, I think we should back off. Nah, I'm gonna just go in, see what
yeah,
happens.
we're all doing the fucking twist and shout in the background.
We're like on our knees, praying, begging him.
Oh, I know.
Stop. Like,
Just shake it up,
There's
baby,
literally-
now.
there's
Shake
literally a
it up,
clip
baby.
me and
Just
Ruben
all our
are
entire
like-
team twisting around in circles and shouting at
yeah, exactly.
fucking
exactly.
sheep.
Fight mid. Huge fight.
Big
What?
fight.
Getting blown up.
Warlock dead, but got his ult off and TPing back into the outpost.
Egg's gonna just get chunked down straight away, but the Lena just managing to get out. They're
This
gonna
is
get
that
the
Lifestealer Slark
Grimstroke.
fight. Same situation, like
It's gonna
Lifestealer's man up against Slark.
Is
but Slark
Grim
all of a
gonna
sudden has,
survive
like,
that?
30. Medusa standing in place. Oh,
No,
There's the
okay,
second ult.
and they do get the Timisaur as well. So, and the life slit's still there. Oh,
my
the
God,
bash!
First hit bash.
The bash!
First hit bash.
Oh,
for the
feels
Slark.
bad, man. That might well be GG.
I think that is GG.
Who's got buyback currently? Buyback
Lifestealer
status.
and Tim,
They
right?
all have. Yeah,
Neither of
that's
the supports, and the Grimstroke and the Shadow Demon are actually contributing a lot to these winning team fights.
yeah. I think they just try and are they going to try and go bot routes here? Okay.
I think
I
they're
thought they'd
trying
maybe
to
try and
see if
enter.
there's more buybacks,
Yeah,
maybe,
and
and maybe just kill Orpheus. Yeah, Dill dealing out the damage.
wow.
Have you seen Dill land a leap this game?
He
Or
has landed a
Pounce?
couple, but
He's
yeah,
landed a
definitely.
couple. Okay. I've been a critic.
Yeah,
Everybody's a critic, right? But there's just been a couple hilarious ones, which is the only reason
yeah.
why I bring it up. Like the
My
bottom
favorite one
lane
was
specifically.
the bottom one was my favorite. Yeah, that was beautiful.
Because he's just stressing. He's like, guys, could I
Yeah,
please have that last hit for Agi Stack? And they're like, sure. And they're just following him around in circles. He's trying to cut down trees, he's trying to leap. Yeah, no, he's landing plenty of them.
Okay, we have the Grim ult.
Alright, everybody's back up.
yeah. And Timber's dead, just like that.
Buyback.
And the stuns
Lina?
and oh, Lina
There's
just
the
getting
high
back in. Shadow Demon does really fall
I
though.
believe there was a Shadow Demon there a second ago. Could be wrong.
Actually, forced out or something. Pipe or something.
Well, they
Luna's
wanna fight
dead,
to the bitter
and
end,
that
that's
is
for
GG.
sure. Yeah.
That is GG. Yeah, good game.
GG.
I want to
I
point
think
out
that-
an impressive play from WSS there at the end that was kind of hard to see, but basically Warlock ate the gank, dies, buys back instantly, and then TP's to Outpost. Centaur then ults as his TP is finishing, which not only catches their team up to the Lina to like continue the fight, but also gets Warlock a jump start out of TP to get back to the fight and drop ult. I thought that was clever.
Super smart Centaur. I mean, that game was super close for a long time, but I do think the longer it's close, the harder it is for Ibad because they just don't have as good late game.
Medusa, yeah.
Even and
I think
these guys. Sorry, I'm cutting you off. Go ahead.
yeah, no, sorry. I was just about to say like I do think though that like WSS Kobolds they played it really well. Like really kind of just knowing what items they needed to go for and changing their mind a few times and like knowing when they were strong and pressing that advantage. And apart from that one fight mid lane where they dived for the Lina, and that was probably the only poor fight they took. Apart from that, they did really well.
Yeah, agreed. Cookie, were you gonna say something?
No, I was just gonna say that even though we thought they have the late game advantage or stuff, but they just played early. I mean, you change your build, you change your items, you know when to fight early. Like,
Heads up Medusa play, rushing the Ags with a fighty item, and
Mm.
just it is able to show up to defend, this last. If you lose that last tier 1, you're choking so much harder than if you just keep it up for a few more minutes, which they did. But yeah, I think WSS realistically, like, good drafts, great team fight, but kind of still showing that you can't really let the Dusa get into the draft. We talked about in the drafting phase, both teams kind of opting away from the fast farmer heroes, and then WSS wasn't. They were just waiting on it. They did eventually go for that. I'm going to farm real fast and do a lot.
I think you did begin to see though that Slark in the last couple of fights just hopping off, like
Completely
really
agree.
being very good at focusing down. Especially the Lina, like really focusing the Lina in these fights. And to be honest, the Timbersaw doing a lot of work on the Timbersaw. Timbersaw not being able to turbo chain away because of the pounce and the not being able to get away because of the diffusal blade. Like, the Basher really good pick as well. Yeah, I think that the Slark
It's something
really
I'm a
popped
little
off.
bit surprised at myself for not mentioning earlier, because it's something that we talk about and do actively that people overlook. Because you see this Medusa, which is like your late game hero, right? But there's something about it being mid where it can do what a lot of mid heroes do with the right item progression, where it opens up the game for Slark to actually get good items and show up when Slark wants to.
Yeah,
It doesn't like we do that. Just like I'm gonna finish the Ags and go fight with my team, and you go finish the few extra items you want.
I think I agree, and I think with the Medusa being mid, as you say, it had just allowed her to be ahead earlier. I think the rushing of the Ags just gave us so much. I just
Yeah.
that especially with the shard as well, like just continual stuns left and right, and just all that mana she was regaining. Really, really clutch. And it was good because I
Absolutely.
predicted the winner, so yay me.
So did I.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna put
I'm
on.
pretty sure the only person who predicted Ibad to win was Cookie.
I'm gonna put ourselves on the break, and I'm gonna play the freaking drone video that I spent hours to get first from my log, and then put it together.
All
Oh
right.
god.
See you after the break.
And I'm gonna wash my face and come back.
What's on your face?
And we are back. There is a game. Oh,
So
Quick bans, quick
WSS.
bans.
I had you guys muted for a second so you don't interrupt my drone video. But yeah, now we're
Wow,
back.
wow.
We're back.
Oh,
Yeah.
But this is sad
heartbroken.
cast. Like this is our first cast where we only have like 3 or 4 viewers, possibly because I think not a lot of Archon players are watching, or maybe because we had two or
Yeah.
three casters.
Well,
It also
Sad.
started an hour early.
Those
Yeah.
were like instant, quick bans. I've never seen a ban like that, and no waste on
well,
reserve time.
WSS.
You've
no
never
waste
seen
on
yourself do a
reserve time.
ban like that?
Yeah, exactly. That's what
Because
I'm
I
saying.
see teams ban like that all the time.
It's like they discussed it before and then actually did what they discussed.
And didn't talk about it with 3 seconds remaining of reserve
Yeah.
time of trying to talk yourself
Not
into
realizing
something
that it's actually our pick.
Oh, they're going
Alright,
for
Warlock
it out there.
again.
Ah,
Oh.
okay.
Do you
And
get
the
that
Spirit Breaker
feeling
Lion.
when you're like mad and
Jeez.
you're instantly picking like, oh, we're gonna crush them with this, we're gonna crush them with this. No thinking, just like slam it down. This is the speed of which I pick AA or some other hero that I like. But yeah.
Clockwork. Good little Spirit Breaker interrupt, for sure.
Yeah. Spirit
Um,
Breaker's an
Instant
interesting
Medusa
first
ban.
pick.
Man,
I think that's
I'm
the-
loving the instant locks. You have no idea.
Yeah, the Medusa ban is needed.
Yeah, it had to be.
We talked about it in the break a little bit, but that game just doesn't look the same. If it's a different hero mid, that Medusa pulled so much weight, it was kind of crazy. Finley is not a big Lion player. He was a spammer of Lion, like when he first started playing. So I kind of think it's a Lion 4, but I could just be out of my element,
then-
Donnie.
No, I
But then
think
the
it's a
Spirit
s-
Breaker
yeah.
3?
It's a Spirit Breaker 4 for sure. It's a line.
It has to be, yeah.
But
Okay.
Lion is one of those heroes. Like I like him a lot, and he was one of the heroes I also used him in the mid for a bit just to show off and stuff.
Just to show off.
Just-
That's not a show off. That's
That's a lot.
it's a Lion that gets level 6 at level 6, so it's
And then
pretty good.
ults someone.
Or a minute,
Yeah,
a minute
but-
6, yeah.
But at the same time, like we tried him in these AD2L games, like way in the big mig, and like maybe with the shard and like the BKB thingy with the what you call it? What's his third ability? The mana.
A
drain?
mana drain.
Yeah, maybe it
It's the
works
thing that
out a
drains
little
mana.
bit, but at the same time, but at the same time, like we did see, like he's very easy to get caught out. Like I don't know, just like if you notice, like WSS draft or the way the sports they pick, they kind of did the similar thing like we try to do with a bit of an escape, a bit of an AoE impact. Whereas Ibad heroes were mostly like
I just saw your opening
Single
sequence
target.
cookie on my second monitor, and it's a bit sad that it shows where it's going with the casters, and it just cuts.
Yeah,
And I- and I
I'm
wa-
sorry,
I
I didn't have that
want
much time. I didn't have that much time.
I
My
swear,
bad.
because I had our pictures and everything like ready, but like I had 5 minutes to put that video together. I swear to God. And I was like,
When
we were already on the lobby. This is when I told them, like, wait a minute, I have to just create.
When we
this, damn it."
incorporate, when we incorporate Kamaru's picture, it just needs to be like the anonymous mask.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like the
Yeah.
mystery child. Yeah.
I swear to God.
Not allowed to know his name. Not allowed to see his picture. Kamaru will not allow it.
That's sad.
Hmm.
I love how
You see-
Ibad
you see
know
that-
very.
Sorry. Yeah, but you
Sorry,
see that
no,
awkward. You see that awkward pause before the video ends because that's where our pictures were supposed to go.
Yeah. One day they'll see our beautiful faces and our
So
beautiful
Cookie,
pictures.
when you live in that country, like where do you live? I just don't see a lot of like buildings or any.
That's
I'm just joking.
yeah, just just dig into the sand a little bit. You'll find my house. Like,
Yeah,
Step
just burrow
inside.
under a little bit.
I'll pop out the sand like any minute now.
You'll see her in a second, just sandy
Just-
hair popping
yeah.
out. You girls complain about like frizzy hair from humidity, okay? Think about sandy hair. It's miserable.
I think it's interesting how Ibad just banned the Medusa and Slark being like a big fat no.
Yeah, agreed.
And Kobolds banning the Timber, and I agree. I think the Timber actually did a lot of work in that game. Just ultimately just couldn't couldn't do enough, but I think it's a good
Yeah,
plan. I
agreed.
think Timber's
They
also
turned
good
it on
against block
Timber
work.
later, but
They really
it
did.
still
They
did a
focused
lot.
him in every fight, yeah.
Yeah. He kind of put himself in a
Oh,
position
we
to be
got there.
focused.
That rider.
I
That's
like this
mid.
pick a lot. I like this pick a lot. It could be an off. I don't know if Mad Max plays it. I've definitely never seen Insane Chaos play it, but it definitely goes in both lanes. Probably a solid flex. I know that they like to limit their flex picks to like one hero. Not don't get too confused on a bunch of different flex picks and where they might be going. But it looks like a flex. Especially as you identified Spirit Breaker being the 4.
Oh.
Underlord.
Underlord,
Okay.
who, as I affectionately know him as the
The
most
slug.
boring offlaner to play.
I know. I'm pretty sure when Underlord was brought into this game as from Pitlord and Dota 1, they said, all right, dev team, we need a hero that's more boring than Viper.
Yeah,
What do you got for me?
literally.
Let's reintroduce Pitlord.
I mean, Viper is still a bit better than Underlord in that regards, for sure.
Well, they gave him an extra activated ability. Do you remember when Viper was just
Yeah, when it was just two
Q and
abilities.
R
It was
and
an
two-
auto
yeah.
cast, an auto cast, and then a fucking one, like
And
one
that's
click
it.
ult. Oh
That just
jeez.
two passives. Casual.
Oh, that was painful. That was actually.
That was the worst of Viper days. Viper's still pretty bad, but like
Weaver.
Weaver? Oh, baby. I mean, I don't think Weaver's amazing into Underlords because of the pit and it pierces the invis, but I love Weaver with all my heart and soul.
This is gonna be a Weaver not just against the Underlord, it's gonna be against an Underlord and
Clockwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weaver struggles against Clock in my opinion. You
Yeah,
would know better,
I agree.
Sheep, but
Yeah, I think it's one of those where you end up using your ulti to reposition a lot in this game, which isn't necessarily what you want to be doing if you're a POS 1 Weaver, which is what it looks like. Could be a POS 3 Weaver, but
question
it's...
for you. Could it be a POS 3 Clock and they're gonna pick Phoenix? This looks like such a good Phoenix game.
No.
With Underlord and Clockwork and Warlock.
They don't seem to be go that crazy stuff. They have like the
And then
standard
under mid.
coach builds. So
Oh yeah,
WSS
I forgot about Underlord
So
being
they're-
3. My bad.
Okay, going back because I missed to watch this earlier. So their flag is basically, or their banner, is the same one they use on Harpies too. So they have the same template they just use. So that I would cut down 10 points for that lack of creativity.
Docking points
Yeah.
for having the same flag.
Exactly.
It's united. It's like a united team, you know. If you have the AAA team from like any given sport, they're still gonna have the same jerseys as the.
Yeah.
Right? Am I crazy? No.
No. Definitely not. But
Okay. All right. We have a lot of off-lane
So
heroes on
you-
this WSS.
Him-
Kobolds.
No,
Is
no,
that
no,
Bristol
no,
mid?
no, no, no.
I think that's a Bristol 1, isn't it?
That's a Bristol mid. That's a Bristol 2, or a 1. Oh god.
I thought it was a Bristol safe, but you could well be right. I mean,
I think it's mid.
Yeah, it's mid.
Doesn't
against
feel like a
that.
Dill hero to me.
Timber being banned now makes infinitely more sense.
Yeah.
Like,
So they need a
Same with
pause
Ursa.
3. They need a pause 3. What do you think? Just go hoodwink?
on Ibad, I mean, I don't see
Wait,
I don't see
bet
where
you
their
lost
damage
three?
is coming from. So I feel like
Hoodwink
I don't
and
know.
Breaker is actually not bad. It's kind of something we would do.
They're not gonna pick.
Honestly,
Hoodwink.
Hoodwink is
They're not gonna-
honestly Hoodwink is a good pick here. But I'm really concerned for Ibad's damage.
I mean, they need a break.
Yeah, they're
Um,
banning CK. They know it's gonna be a Bristol mid against a Bat Rider for sure.
Yeah, it is.
Mm.
Yeah. Which
Just-
I'm interested to see that matchup. Like Bat Rider's kind
I'm
of a mid lane
afraid-
dominator. Bristleback is very survivable, but
How
don't
does
know, I
the
feel like
Faceless Void look
Bristol-
for WSS?
it looks
I
like
don't
you
know
don't have a
what-
lot
they've
of
got
things
no
that pump
damage.
into it.
Yeah. No damage in the chrono.
OD is a great man off Kobolds. Troll Warlord, got it. I think that they're gonna play Bristol mid.
What about like
and-
a drow or something? Ah, they've got a lot of charge though. Just think drow feels quite nice into Weaver.
Luna?
Yeah, I can get behind a Luna actually.
It's more just put stuff down in this kind of
Mm.
team fight. Like Faceless could be fine, but Yeah, I just feel like they don't have a lot of damage that's going into the Chrono.
Didn't need that much damage looking at Ibad's lineup. I was just thinking, like, what do you
Yeah,
not
that
see
is very
Aegis again?
true. This is
That is
kind of a
very true.
squishy lineup. Weaver,
Yeah,
Weaver,
Very
Batrider,
I just
true.
want to
Lion.
catch the
Like
Weaver and like secure the game, basically. That's what I would.
Very
the
true.
one sad part about Faceless Void against Batrider is like Batrider kind of wants to build Aether Lens anyway, eventually, and you can just drag the Void out of Chrono often if you blink close enough
But
to it.
imagine if you have an Underlord and Bristle in front of you.
Yeah,
you're gonna
that's
have.
very difficult. Yeah,
Mm.
You'll be so safe.
I like
Yeah,
the
I mean-
Ursa band. The bands on Kobolds are solid.
Probably
Wraith
assess
King,
up a lot of damage over
Wraith
time,
King.
don't they?
Wraith King seems perfect here. You want a stunny support. It lives a second time, which Bristleback Underlord do well anyway. It like Batrider doesn't kill it, right? Or once. Wraith King seems like a solid pick for Kobolds.
Yeah. I can go behind that.
Spectre.
Spectre.
Okay, sure.
Okay, similar thing.
Similar style, yeah. That's a
I
lot
honestly,
of damage reflected. There's a lot of damage coming out of Ibad.
I
that makes
honestly don't
Spectre
know.
deal a lot of damage back.
I don't know what I would do here. I'm really concerned.
What
for
are they
damage
picking?
here.
They're picking a 3?
Yeah.
A
apparently
3, I
they
assume, yeah.
do need a 3.
Unless Weaver's 3? Or Weaver's a... Who's the team that played Weaver Pos 4?
That was.
That was
Rats and
Bunnies.
Oh, okay,
5
gotcha.
Seconds, 4 seconds. Oh.
Ancient that person.
I
Good
like
pick!
this. Is this
So
an
it is a line.
ancient
I'm
mid?
telling you, it's a line. No,
Yeah.
no, that's an Ancient 5. That's
Okay.
Finley.
So is
I
it?
knew Lion wasn't
Spirit Breaker
Finley
3.
hero. I knew
Spirit
Lion
Breaker
wasn't
3.
Finley.
I think they decided
My-
who's gonna be 4 and 5.
Oh
Finley
no, I
and
was
Lion?
wrong! Alright. You let me down,
My-
Finley. Well, I'm gonna go for Kobolds because Finley is
I am.
notoriously a terrible Lion player. So...
I just don't see where Ibad's. I feel like Ibad, if they win their lanes and they dominate from there on, they can win. I think if Ibads have one bad team fight, they just lose the game. I think this is so much harder for them. I just think it's so much harder for them.
If I'm looking at portraits alone, just hero portraits, Kobolds looks like the scary big guys.
Mm.
I know that's great commentary, chat. I know. Solid Dota 2 casting right there.
So for me, it's just like everything is good. Like if AAV were they grew up, it's gonna be very cool. But yeah, Lion was a bit questionable. It's just like you have to be really perfect at your positioning to make the perfect use of Lion, else you're just gonna feed a lot.
There's a million things that interrupt him,
Yeah.
and a ton of things that stop Blink preemptively. Like
Yeah,
it's
exactly. Especially with the Warlock, who was their first pick initially. So
and Warlock did so much last game.
yeah. But let's see how that turns.
We'll see. Yeah.
Do you
There's-
think though?
one
if
team is significantly more mobile. That's not true. Both teams have good mixed. I think Ibad's more mobile though.
if Ibad,
No, I mean they have a Spectre to counter
Yeah.
that, so I'm excited.
sorry,
to
what
see.
I was going to say is if Ibad managed to punish this Spectre, then I think they have a chance.
Weaver can take off.
Yeah,
Like, if
and
Weaver gets in the right position where she has a good mix of it's a bug, I guess, has a good mix of like does Weaver like it's asexual, right? It just create anyway.
We can address
I
that.
think sorry, I'm joking around, but I think that if Weaver has like a good mix and a solid game of good damage mixed with like good defense, probably like Manta BKB or something. That's a lot, but it's good. Like it's hard to catch Weaver. You gotta land the hook shot. You'll need an Atos. If Weaver.
yeah, they don't
dodges
have
Warlock
good
ult-
lockdown for the Weaver, sure, but I think I love Weaver, as we are all aware.
They don't really have, and
But-
Spirit Breaker can so help with the Weaver, like just kind of zoning them away. So,
But
Weaver
it's just
can kind of-
very. It feels
And then-
very
but-
all on this Weaver.
Yeah, and you've got like damage reduction from Atrophy Aura, and Bristle's hard to hit as well. So are you backlining the Warlock? And there's a rune. Retman.
Should get it.
Retman for First Blood. Retman's
Oh.
definitely First Blood right now.
Yeah, by Warlock.
Bye, Warlock. Hope you find your dad. Giving it to the mid laner.
The
Oh,
charge,
I
Oh
thought
my
it was gonna
God,
do it.
barely.
Oh, I thought.
the
I
charge from
really thought
Starbreaker
he'd
is so
survived.
funny when you're just at level 1 without his passive.
And
Bash.
yeah,
Yeah,
it just
without the
like kind of
bash. He just
barely
like
taps him.
touches you and like awkward.
He's like, rah, doop.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
just so
Look
real
at that,
quick.
look at that. Wait, let's see that. Yep, nothing.
Did you notice there, Cookie, how they followed that very obvious kill all the way up into high ground, and then everybody stopped attacking it
Yeah,
to
I was
ensure.
waiting for you to say that, but you know, I
No,
earned
but
my
Cookie
first
Cookie
first blood.
always deserves first blood.
I do.
Always.
You're right. If we don't win coin toss and get Cookie first blood, we always
Oh,
lose.
we might as well just GG straight
We
away.
might
There's
as
no
well
point in
GG
playing.
right away. Yeah. She's got no
Just-
talismans to buy people.
So I'm supporting Ibad just because they picked AA. That was nice.
Of course you are.
I want to because they picked a Weaver. I really want to.
I
But
have
I
given so much.
just. Oh.
I hope Ibad wins so that you guys rage and have to like deal with kind of
Third game.
what would I like an existential crisis of like whether or not you're going to play out game 3 or not.
Oh, we
'Cause it
have
most
our
certainly will
first
put you.
viewers. Yeah, Yankee Dota just commented, no faces void against bad and viewer. That was my thought too, Yankee. That was my thought too. I thought they were gonna go
Yeah,
for
Yankee,
faces
we
void.
just kind of thought that, and you'll hear this in 5 minutes, that well, if you're watching the stream, you're gonna see what we talk about with that anyway. There's not a lot of damage.
I mean,
against
the
faces void.
input from Rooster is like, oh my god,
Top
so valuable.
tier.
Like that.
Unprecedented.
Like,
Unprecedented.
It's like the extended like 2 minutes to say that you're gonna see anyway. So I'll just not say it. Like, oh my god.
And then I say it anyway.
This is like, you know, when you're trying to meet that word limit on your school essays, I'm just trying to say bullshit to meet the 300 words mark.
That's kind of how I talk in general. Did you ever notice that?
I did.
just add
I did.
random shit to drag it out,
Yeah.
which doesn't need to be said.
Just
A lot of damage on Anthem. Finley has a stun. Okay, we were just gonna pull off. Good damage.
I have high hopes from this AA.
I'm sure you do. Insane Chaos is struggling against these bristleback stacks. That is a lot of damage. But real Simosi, yes. I really like this Weaver Lion lane against this double melee. They are zoning really effectively. Fructose father trying to do what he can.
Spectre struggling to get last hits as well. And I think that's
Yeah. 4
fair.
and
You
3.
know, we've seen this before, and I think this is something we didn't actually talk about, but we've seen it against us many times where Spectre doesn't really like being in lane at the start of the game, doesn't really do a lot, and then Warlock as a lane support is basically a heal bot at this point.
It's
so.
a heal bot, yeah. It's very. It was almost obvious to see the Spectre coming, and kind of like Cookie obviously knows like this AA just puts out a lot of damage, and it's difficult to walk up to it.
And the Spectre can't afford to get too low, otherwise the Spirit Breaker just runs at him. So
They just pinged a ward. Gambit's gonna be D-ward mid.
Oh.
And a beautiful D-ward because his ward is nowhere near the sentry. So I'd be,
oh,
if Insane Chaos does go
Oh,
back for
yeah,
the
my
D-ward,
God.
Spectre's courier goes down,
is
and Warlock taking a lot
Warlock
of damage
going down?
here. I think looks. Yeah, I think he's dead.
I think Warlock's going down.
Yep.
Oh, the salve? He's gonna try to deny himself.
Yeah, I think he has no.
Oh, he's just dealing more damage to himself. Can he turn?
No,
Oh my god, he's turning!
Not like this.
He has 1 second.
No, not
left.
like this,
Charge,
Mad Max!
Charge,
Not like this.
charge.
Oh, the
He
charge!
turns man!
Oh my god, what just happened?
Oh, I love it. I love
That
it.
was,
That
I
was
mean,
so
that's
funny.
second blood technically, but I wish it was first blood because that's the greatest first blood ever. Insane Chaos mid. Oh my god! Oh, he gets him! Wow.
Oh my god.
I just
That
got
is
back
like
and
the definition of what I anticipated in this mid matchup. You have
Hmm.
this insane magical output damage from Insane Chaos that if you kill him and dodge just enough stacks, you could live through the bristle, bristleback, the passive.
Yeah, I mean, he was
That's
struggling
so
a bit
scary
with the
though.
last hits, but then that one kill covers it all up.
It really does.
Lion.
Can he get both water runes?
Lion falling top lane.
He's trying to slow him down. Yapster's trying to slow him down too, or
Yeah.
show. He wants to go on him again. Oh my god, he's gonna get him again.
Yes,
And
oh
he
my
dodges
God.
perfectly. He always gets that close to death and then just walks away so the last quill doesn't hit him.
Ibad is
Great play, Insane Chaos.
is angry. I mean, not
Yeah,
the bad
they're
angry,
playing
the
playing
good
with
angry.
blood in their eyes right now.
Yeah.
Good for bad angry.
Yeah, I like it. Insane Chaos is actually showing up this Bristleback. Like
Yeah.
Bristleback has phenomenal farm, so it's fine. But he's gonna have a boots of travel at like 9 minutes. And then he can be everywhere. As a Spectre, do you want to see a boots of travel bat just always finding you? That seems...
Name one
With a-
hero
with-
you don't want to see the boots of travel on Rooster. Probably the courier. Or no, you would like boots of travel.
Well, if it's on my courier, it means it's on the
So
way.
you can just you don't have to
But realistically, if you think... I didn't see it in the draft, and I love it now. You have this
Oh.
bat that's going to rush boots of travel, and then you have a Spirit Breaker who can also be anywhere on the map, followed with an AA ult.
The clockwork falling top.
Oh, he misses the sun.
Oh, he gets out. Wow.
That's-
Okay.
It's
Uh,
a
That's
lot
huge.
of it's a lot of global. I like it. I think that it could really slow down this Spectre's much needed game.
Mm.
Cause they could just kite this. They have enough stuns, like, and speed. They can kite this Bristle endlessly. But boots of travel though.
Warlock looks a bit far off.
With the Spirit Breaker, it's so cool.
Pretty good. Too bad that Shadow Word deals so much damage.
Yeah.
I mean, Warlock is annoying. Spirit Breaker is TPing to the fountain, he's gonna charge back.
I love how mid lane is literally a battle of the magic wands. I just think that's so
It really
funny.
is. I know. It so is. Like who could like dodge the other person's 2-second cooldown spell and then also use magic wand effectively.
Top lane.
Or they might lose Lion. But...
They do for Underlord though, and Orpheus once more.
Yep.
The Fructose father says, "I ain't gonna."
Oh
feed
my
you."
God,
Again,
I
mid.
Oh my god,
Again.
Insane Chaos. He keeps doing it so perfectly. He gets 5 stacks. 5 stacks and then
Insane has
just...
gone chaotic.
Bot lane as well on this Spectre.
Insane has gone chaotic.
See, after midnight, don't
This is
trust
brilliant.
whatever
This is
comes
brilliant.
out of my mouth. It's just,
Insane has gone chaotic.
it's just gonna be random bullshit.
So the Bat Rider now has 1,000 net worth lead over the Bristleback.
That's
Similarly,
so
the Weaver has
chaotically
an
insane.
800 gold net worth lead over the
Oh my god.
Spectre.
This
So
is
this is
looking
looking
so good. This is looking so good. I can't lie. I just didn't see the synergies that they have in drafting phase because I'm terrible at the game,
Tell
let
me
alone
if
casting.
I'm wrong. Did this not happen the last 3 times you watch Ibad? They lose the first game and then they get angry and then they come back for 2
Yes.
games?
As a matter of fact, I was having a conversation with Finley maybe like earlier this week or Sunday or something, and I was like, "How are you feeling about the games going in?" And he goes, "Man, I'm feeling good. I think it'll be solid. If only we could just stop losing game 1." I'm pretty sure that was his exact quote. Like, one of these days, I think we'll stop losing game 1, and it'll be so much better.
If it's working out for you, then you should just like
It-
give away
yeah.
like, game 1, you know? Just be calm.
Just GG right when it starts and go to
Exactly.
game 2 and
GG
3.
Give yourself
Okay.
something to play
Anthem's
for.
a little out there. I don't know. This isn't that much damage. Yeah.
So Lion is maximizing, taking 3 points in mana drain. I usually do that too, but I take 2.
I like it a lot against a hero like Like the slug.
Block, especially.
yeah, or the slug that just wants to literally use Soul Ring to spam Firestorm, and you're just limiting that ability so much. I
This
think
Bat
it's a really
Rider
good kill.
is absolutely crushing it in farm. It's about to go 9 minutes, and he's got 4.5k
40.
net worth.
I know he's gonna have 5 at 10, which is so good. And he has boots of travel. It's coming on the courier.
And why
beautiful.
did I die
Travel
in the first
for you.
game? I hate 3 games. We don't Hunt doesn't believe in 3 games. We believe
No,
in
we don't do
games.
game 3. Sorry.
We go to game 3, which I've been told because it hasn't happened in 5 weeks. But if we go to game 3, I think we just GG and you got
Yeah,
us. Like,
straight
good
away.
for you.
That's fine.
Good for
We'll-
you
we'll-
for picking up one. You get the whole series.
If you win one
That
game,
or
you've won both games.
Sheep is also threatened to fly into the United States to murder people if they take
Yeah.
us to game 3. I believe, yeah. Yeah. So, pro tip: don't
That is
post
wrong.
where you live. Don't post where you live in the AD2L server.
Because I will
Sheep
find
wants
you.
to know. Yeah.
Oh man. Nah. Oh, bot lane on the Spectre.
Yeah.
And the
That-
Batrider's there as
travel.
well. This is a very
Boots
dead
travel.
Spectre.
There's a Spectre kill on Bad. That's huge.
We might get the bristle, the Spirit Breaker in return, but
Who cares?
who
cares if we
exactly?
get bristle?
Who cares?
Class.
I think the Warlock's dead here
Oh
as
no,
well.
the Spirit Breaker died. Oh no. Like, Insane
Oh
Chaos
my
is just
God.
going. He just finished Boots of Travel and has a K.
He's just
He's
Real
level
quick.
10. He's
Just
level
has
10
one
at 10
pet.
minutes.
And look, he's right back mid because of this fancy new boot technology.
the boot
Fucking hell.
technology.
Boot technology.
I have to say, I did not give enough credit to the Batrider mid.
It's a very good mid laner. I've been thinking.
I
about
did
picking
not
it up.
expect it to shit on the bristle quite so much. I was expecting it to be a lot more even than it has been.
Then again, I'm a
Um,
big Insane Chaos fan in general, and so I just kind of like a lot of the heroes he plays.
We did see
He's,
him play Bad before. At least once, I think.
Oh, sure, everybody has bad games.
No, I meant Bad, not Bad.
Oh, bat.
So I'm the one sleepy here. What's up with you?
Did it sound like she said bad to you, Sheep?
No, I thought I heard her say
You
bat.
heard
To be
bat.
fair.
Well, you guys all have weird accents, so.
Whoa, whoa.
I'm just kidding. I adore them. No, I don't.
So one thing that I started doing differently on AA, of course, after getting to tremendous levels, was
Tremendous
Spectre.
levels. Great.
I think this is a dead Spectre.
This is a dead
This is
Spectre again.
Very
It's a
dead
dead
Spectre.
Oh, and that's a Finley charge. Love to see it. Look at Finley, early rotation. I talked mad shit about his Lion play, and he is just making me look bad.
And I think this is Bristle taking
Bat
so
Rider?
much damage.
A lot of action. Wow. A lot of action right now.
I mean, Kobolds
Spirit
needs to
Breaker
start creating
is
space for the Spectre to
charged.
Spirit
farm.
Breaker.
Charging
Spirit
the
Breaker on
wall.
Retman. But blocked.
Oh,
just
what a
kidding.
block! You love to see it.
Intentional.
Love to see it. We talked about this clockwork. This clockwork has
Oh,
good
I like
interrupt.
that ice blast.
Nice AA ult.
That was
Shove.
cool. Just-
Shove
he
goes
knew he was
down.
gonna die. Just
Spectre
went
needs
back.
kills. Spectre needs
Spectre won't
kills.
get a kill.
Finley Farce.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice
he
play
might-
from the Clockwork there,
Nice
cancelling the
block on
TP.
clock.
Okay, both kills
Yeah.
on Warlock though, but yeah.
You know,
She has her
Warlock
day
needs
to
money
live.
too.
Meanwhile, top lane. Weaver farming it up. Look at this BS hero. Just gets boots of travel for free. I should just start playing Underlord.
Just
No.
for
Just
the-
Underlord
just
mid.
for the travel.
Underlord mid main. Just like I get a 2,500 gold
I
item for
bet
free.
you
Love it.
like travel boots on him.
This Bristle is looking
Why wouldn't you?
slightly dead. Just, yeah.
Bristleback's looking very dead. There is so
Okay.
much action. Insane
Jesus.
Chaos is chaotically insane right now.
He's level 12. This is an issue. He's 7
The closest level to him is
Where are we
9.
going? Where are we going?
Oh man. This is, yeah.
So I was gonna say, yeah. So I
He has
always
Aether
used
Lens.
to make tranquils on AA, but I started recently feeling that Arcane works just so much better, and you can spam so many more spells. He needs so much mana,
Mm.
Yeah.
especially if you don't have like any other items. Because if you're playing a support, you don't have any nodes or anything to support that mana region. And he's gonna go Glimmer next.
This mid tower is dangerously low.
I like how Rooster
And this,
hates me talking about AA. I know you're sick.
what are you talking about? You made your point. I'm talking about the game.
Okay. I
TD
miss
top.
Sam now, because he knows how to talk to me.
Listen, we
I-
all miss Sam, okay?
I don't miss Sam.
She's like, I finally actually get to speak in chat.
Yeah. And I get to say words. It's so beautiful.
We do actually all get to make our points when Sam's not around. Other people get the podium, if you will.
I love how every time when we're casting and Sam isn't with us, part of the cast will always be us just talking shit about Sam. Oh man.
we do that with everybody who's missing. By
Oh
the way.
yeah, no,
That's
fully
just a
well.
HUD classic, yeah. Like if you think we shit talk you in game because you get tired of our relentless, spam or high fives, you should hear about how much we shit talk each other. Because it's way more. We've built up a resiliency. Mid tower is going down. Looks like
Batrider
WSS
is
wants
with
to
a
maybe trade
DD
top.
hunting for this Spectre.
Hunting the
and-
Spectre.
Oh
Just
boy.
off the AA ult.
Run, Spectre, run! I believe
Run,
in you.
Spectre, the Spirit Breaker's coming too!
Oh.
Oh, they don't even need Spirit Breaker.
Oh.
They're trying to save him.
They get a
They're
Warlock
trying to
out there. And it's still a very dead Spectre. Yeah.
Even Orpheus showed up. He says, I'm tired of not being part of the action. I went on
Wow.
this good time. The last game was a 1k net worth lead for 40 minutes. And this game is just Ibad running away with it. This is exactly what they need to do to make this draft work. It's brilliant. These bloody blokes are bloody brilliant.
Bloody brilliant.
You have to say bloody with like blood.
Bloody. Are you seriously trying to teach me on how to speak in a British accent? If this is what's happening. Are you fucking joking?
On how I
Exactly.
should
Did
use
you-
the word
did
bloody.
You hear that guy
Seriously.
in the other game, you with the fake British accent. Aaron?
Yeah,
I know.
yeah, everybody knows you have a fake British accent, you
Man,
bloke.
that was hilarious. The guy was so mad and he had nothing else to say. So after fighting on item builds and stuff for 4 minutes, he just says to Aaron, "Your fake British accent."
You fake
That's-
British accent over there.
I don't know.
Oh man. And Warlock is this fucking Batrider, fair play, is absolutely crushing it.
She's
Absolutely
like, if I
crushing
could
it.
fake a British
Fly.
accent for this amount of time, I'd be impressed with myself. 50 minutes
I
straight.
no, I seriously would be impressed at myself. If I Oh man.
I just like to say very British words in a very American accent.
Yeah, bloody is definitely a British word.
Or,
I
or
won't disagree
bloke,
with
like
that.
we don't say bloke ever.
Bloke, yeah.
Ever.
There was
Oh.
another thing Aaron used to say.
Or my new favorite insult is you daft cunt. I'm a huge fan of that.
Daft is a good word, to be fair.
Daft
or like
is a great word.
they
Daft
say
is a
like
very, very great word.
up in like Scotland or like the north, they'll say like dafty.
Dafty, is that what they say?
Yeah, they say like, oh, what a dafty. Like,
What a dafty, like a dandy, but dafty?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, just holding
Oh,
Bristol's
this
place
Bristol,
doesn't even
man
drag it back
alive.
to anybody.
He's
Oh,
had a
that's some
sad-
You can
HMH.
see just by looking at them how good they're feeling because they're so confident, running in, rushing in. In contrast to the last game where they were getting.
There
run
is
on.
no chance Spectre gets into this game. I don't see it.
Nope.
I don't see a world.
But we say that, but literally one fight, one team
That's true.
fight,
That's true.
and where they get a few kills on the Spectre, and this game is suddenly completely different.
You just love to see this type of this run, if you will, where like they're 6k up. Well, okay, they're 5 now, but the 3k is on both of their cores. It's 3k on one, 3k on the other, and they're just
Yeah.
running away with this game on. It's perfect. Like Mad Max has sacrificed a lot of farm this game to just
Yeah, it's done really well.
be a part of it and give it away. Yeah.
I guess that's the thing though. What you would say about like
He's rushing
POS
pretty
3 Spirit Breaker is you're basically playing with 2 POS 4s.
Yeah.
Because
You're
Spirit
right about
Breaker, I love Spirit Breaker and I play him a lot, but yeah, he just struggles with the farm. He really does.
Finley's
So-
100 gold away from the Blink Dagger. So another element to this kind of jump
Wow.
catch you.
That's going to be massive.
That's going to be very good. You think he goes for the 70 damage or the 50 movement speed talent at 10?
I mean, I feel like
Oh!
15.
As I say that, he's jumped on. Big
Just
fight.
jinxed it. You jinxed it.
Big fight on two
Big
supports.
fight. Big fight.
He was probably looking at his talents. Instant buyback from Finley. Instant.
Yeah, instant leave.
Instant boots of travels
Instant
from
leave.
Slug.
Yeah, good play from the Underlord. Oh, they
Good
still get
Uber.
the kill on him. Wow.
Good Uber. Good
What
Uber
does
think
Weaver have? I haven't seen in a while. Oh, she has.
5 stars. 5 stars, no tip. Good Uber.
I think Underlord may have TP'd in a little bit prematurely because
Oh my god,
that
he's
was maybe
melting
not the
to
play.
Weaver.
Yeah.
Finley steps up for the stack. Thank you. Yes, please.
I mean, he had to recover his buyback.
Yep.
Spectre
And
getting
he
close
actually
to this
does-
defusal, but
He does the pro level pos 5 move where he said, I don't need 70 damage or 15 move speed, but another Earth Spike would be dope.
oh, Spectre.
I'm pretty sure the Spectre is a dead Spectre.
Yeah.
You're running around in the fire! Still's just kiting back and forth in the fire. Trying to deal damage with Blade Mail. Oh, Finley again? They do not want Finley to finish this Blink Dagger. He magic wants! He magic wants! He's gonna sit there! Run!
Oh.
Oh! Wow. Take out the
Oh, they're
Underlord
doing it.
first, and nah, they're gonna pull back.
This is rough. This is really rough.
8k now, 8k lead, and again, look at it. It's all on the cores.
Yeah.
Both of them have 4k ahead of the other cores. It's 11 to 7.
I bet they're like, who's bad? I bad. You know,
Who bad? Who bad?
Fuck's sake.
why the fuck you ruined my thing? Have you not seen Sinbad? You know, he says like, who's bad? Sinbad. And since then, like, it's a very old movie, and it's like stored in my head. Everything that ends with the word bad, the movie does.
Including bad.
Yeah, including bad. It's like, who's bad?
Doesn't even have to end. It could start and end with the word bad.
Yep.
I'm looking at the Spectre and
Things
like
don't
the
look super
defusal.
promising.
Yeah, I get the defusal. I really do. And I don't mind it. And again, it's like, what else? What else do you go? Because he
Well,
needs
I mean,
an
if
item.
you want to keep killing AA and Lion, by all means. But I think AA and Lion have both proven that they don't really mind if they die if their cores are this far ahead.
Sure. I mean, later on, it's not bad against the Batrinder. But yeah. I think it's one of them where you're like, I need an item that allows me to fight.
Sanyash completed on the
but
Weaver.
it's gonna take me a while to get it.
This Weaver is gonna be big. I mean, she is big.
This Spectre seemed like a solid pick at screen, but
Yeah,
man,
the lane was rough.
This team had no interest in playing a 40-minute game. Like
No.
Ibad came into this game with the interest of running at you from minute 10 on. Like it's showing.
Yep. I mean, like you said, they looked big and scary, but hollow from inside.
I still think US have a way back into this, but they need to get 1 or 2 good fights in a row, and
Definitely.
Spectre dying now is not going to help that. Yeah.
Lion's starting to stack up these stats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he has been getting good, like landing the good ults, securing kills. S4 already, which is decent. Pretty decent.
I just noticed something that I didn't pick up on before, especially in draft. That was really nice. Like the insane chaos.
So
The ability to drop like flame break when Weaver gets caught by cogs and just knock the clockwork out of cogs, and now Weaver can like safely just hit the cogs
Eat
and
the
run away.
cogs. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lion delayed his blank and went for the shard first, which is cool actually. I like the shard a lot more.
Batrider has that is something Finley likes to do pretty classically. He does play this hero. I was giving him a lot of trash earlier, but he does. Batrider has Octarine Core.
Yeah, from a while actually. It's been
I know, it's like it's been a few minutes. You probably finished at like 18, right? That's kind of insane.
I mean,
He had
had
shard too. Oh my god, I didn't notice he had shard. Oh my god, he has so much farm. It was this BKB for crying out loud.
I'm kind of waiting to see when the Batrider eventually dies, how much gold he gives away.
He's got to be over 1,000 at this point, right?
Is he gonna die here?
Right. Finley's trying to protect him.
Oh,
I
that
think he's going down.
Spectre. Oh my
Dude, you
lord.
jinxed him, 775. Like I said, I didn't root for Ibad this game, and sure enough, they're crushing it. But that was a big fight.
Yeah, I don't think they even need to worry about the Batrider dying anymore, because now Weaver is in the game.
Yeah,
Mm.
Like
Weaver's doing a lot, but I still think that Batrider is...
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying like he still did his part now. Like the Weaver should be good enough to carry the rest of the way.
How do you feel that matchup works out? Like, Sheep, you're a Weaver player. Late game, like if we say go to 45 minutes, does Weaver do enough against Bristle and Spectre on relatively equal farm?
On equal form, I would say, honestly,
I think that they're only coming back into this game to 45, 50 minutes if the Spectre and the Bristle really catch up.
so I think Weaver struggles to kill both of those people.
Yeah.
But I think at the same time they don't kill him because how do they lock him
Sure.
down? So I think
So
what
it's a bit of a
Weaver
back and forth.
it's a bit of a back and forth, and I think Weaver won't die, but might struggle to output the damage. But this is if they're on relatively even farm at the moment.
And they have other
Weaver's
sources of
7k
damage.
ahead.
I mean, yeah, exactly. They have other sources of damage too. They have the AA, they have the Lion ult, they have the Bat Rider, so
I
kind of
mean,
enough.
the Spectre's now going for this Mage Slayer. I think honestly, I'd like to see something that makes the Spectre just live a bit longer.
That item gets built?
But like, I get it. I 100% get it, but I just think the Spectre, you could see, he was chasing after a Batrider. The Batrider wasn't even trying to kill the Spectre, and the Spectre just died.
I think that I've only actually seen Mage Slayer built one time. Like, I think Anna did it right when the item came out, and that's it.
I've never built it. Oh boy.
Is that 6 stacks on Finley now?
4 still.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm surprised.
He didn't get that. That's maybe
Yeah.
I think he was already
Maybe
dead. That's the only
Yeah,
explanation.
maybe.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or did he hit the wrong target? I'm not
No,
sure.
I think it's because
No,
it's like
he hit.
Laguna, isn't it? It's like Laguna. It has that delay time between
Yeah.
where where it
He
looks and then
already
where the
died,
damage
yeah,
actually hits.
Yeah.
So he must have already been dead.
That's unfortunate.
I think he died to the ice blast, actually. But
Sure, okay.
A golden thread.
I have to say I'm a bit surprised by this Mage Slayer.
by the what, sorry?
By the Mage Slayer. Like, I don't know.
What does stats does it give again?
20% magic resistance, 20 agi, 20 damage, and then places a debuff on your attacking enemies, causing them to do 35% less spell damage.
Spell damage.
Okay,
That's
I
the
mean
main
that
thing.
seems
I
pretty
think
good if you're
it's-
going on Batrider. That definitely seems.
I think people mostly go for the spell damage. That's why. I mean,
Yeah, no, like as I say, I get it, and I obviously it does have the magic resistance, but as we've been saying, like the Weaver's beginning to come online a bit now, and it's one of those times where you're like, I'm so far behind, I need an item.
How much does it
What do I
cost?
build?
3k? Is it 3k?
It's 3.2, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's cheap enough where like you can't justify just going for heart, and
I was
gonna
gonna
do a
say
lot
like
for you.
Sanj and Yasha, to be honest, that was what I had in my head, but yeah, like
that Warlock
I get it.
ult,
Buyback, wow, okay.
yeah, the lion did get a charge on that, but yeah, that was like undead Warlock. I'm so hungry.
And the
I have to
cast
say-
evolves.
The what?
I have to say though, I think we're just on the Mage Slayer, like the main reason I think I'm skeptical is just because I just haven't ever built it.
Who's
So
building the Mage Slayer? I still
I don't
don't
know.
see that.
The Spectre.
The Spectre.
Okay.
This is what I mean. Like, so I don't know. It could be amazing. He could build this item and it fucking changes the game. Because I just don't know. I actually have no idea.
I don't have any experience with it either.
Oh, BKB on the Batrider. I think they've extended a little bit too far here. This Bristle looks slightly dead.
Spectre ult.
Yeah. Seriously
ult.
dead.
And it's off.
Oh boy, Satanic on the Weaver finished up, so this Weaver is going to be hard to kill along with that
Yeah.
Aegis. Or like time frame of me being alive, love it.
uh,
Oh my god, this BK. Oh yeah.
This
Warlock.
Warlock doesn't get to live.
No.
This Warlock does not get to
Bye,
live
Warlock.
whatsoever. Hi Warlock, bye Warlock.
Yeah, I think this is a dead Underlord as well. Yeah. Oh boy.
The Lion
charging this
almost
Windbreaker.
feels
They're
like
not
a.
holding back. They're not holding slow. They're charging this Windbreaker.
Lion goes down. The Spectre
Windbreaker
gets a
dies.
kill.
I mean, not the Springbreaker, the Spectre, sorry.
Oh. I think this is over.
Yeah, this is GG now. It's gonna
Wow.
die.
Fair play to Ibad. I really did not see.
Time to call
having enough
GG,
damage.
So I have
But-
enough time to cover game 3.
Fair play. I think just the Outrider winning mid so convincingly and just doing so much work in that early game, just
Yeah.
absolutely was clutch. Yeah, and I agree. I think the Spectre on paper looked really good, but yeah, the lane just needed to do better, and then was going to take too long to get into it.
Yeah, and that's one of the things, like, they didn't have, like, on WSS, they didn't have enough damage already. And Spectre is also something you don't expect to fight early, like they were able to do with the Dusa or the... What was the other one they had? My memory
Slark.
is so bad. Slark. So yeah, you can fight with the Spectre in the same fashion. So, and the rest of their fours were not enough to take on 3 fights. And then, of
Yeah.
course, insane.
Ibad just rotated around the map so
Yes.
effectively.
Finally, the GG is here.
I respect the early GG. I think that in that type of situation, like, sure, there are outcomes that you can potentially win a couple fights and get out, but the game's going to be hard, and are you going to be, like, ready for game 3? You know, that...
No, I
Hard
don't
fought
support
games.
GG. The only reason I support it now is so I get some time to sleep. That's all.
I mean, look at the. I do look at the damage. Look at the damage stats. So everyone is below 15k. Every single person is below 15k damage, apart
And
from the
then
Batrider, who has
there's the-
36k damage.
There's a chaos.
Jesus.
Insane.
Crazy.
That's a lot of damage. The chaos is insane. It's chaotic insanity, for sure.
I mean, MVP very, very clearly. I think is the Batrider that
Very
game
clearly,
played
yeah.
so well.
The amount of times he killed Bristleback
Oh, in
in the
mid
very
as
beginning
well.
of the game with 25 health, just missing one
15 to
quill
1.
spray.
Oof.
And it was almost because of that he kept killing him, because the Bristle like was
That's how Bristle
"Oh."
operates, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
the Bristle was
if
like,
you're
"Oh,
ahead,
you
you're
were
heading
so
unkillable."
lucky. You're so lucky. I could killed you." Tries it again, dies again. And that happened. Yeah, as you say, a few times.
Like when you get behind on Bristle, you're always behind it. It feels like you're just in this perpetual state of they deal enough damage to take me out.
Wrong person.
Insane gone chaotic.
How do I get out of here? There you go.
What's the cookie thing rejects? God.
It's because you
yeah.
remember that cast where we had
Where
all 5
we
of
didn't
us.
have all 5.
Just
It's where we had all 5 of us that one time, and I wasn't allowed to be in the just
yeah,
cookie
you
things.
could, yeah. It was
So I had
like
to make
difficult
just
for you
cookie
to
things
join.
reject. Yeah.
It's cookie things with the UK flag.
Yeah, I don't know that. Yeah, don't. I'm not. I can't. I don't have the energy to explain stuff right now. If they can take a break, I'm gonna go wash my face again and get a sandwich. But
Just try and do everything. What keeps getting on your face?
I mean to wash my face so I can wake up. You idiot! God, I hate you guys. I hate you. I'm gonna put you on mute because I don't trust what you're gonna talk while I'm gone.
Well,
So
no, we want to talk to the non-existent chat.
no, I don't
It's
approve.
Yankee Dota. That's
You're
it. Thanks, Yankee.
you're the
Thanks for
kind
the
of
support.
friends that if you send me a voice note, I'm not gonna play it in front of anybody, especially not on speakers, because I don't trust you guys at all.
You trust us enough to play with us every week.
Yeah, as if I have a choice. Oh god, no, totally not. After game 3.
Yankee Dota made a comment of, I think about Mage Slayer, of the item conceptually, he likes it, but I assume he's talking about Mage Slayer because that's what we were talking about. But last time he tried it, it didn't apply to illusions, which feels bad. So I could see that, not going well with Manta.
Okay.
Okay, we are.
I feel
moving
like
to the
I've legitimately only
promos.
seen it once.
We're moving to
Yeah,
the
so
promos. So
Moving to promos. All right,
Yes.
shut up, sheep and chicken. Got it.
chicken.
sorry. Apologies.
The chicken is going bockless.
I just get.
Option that says mute
Mute.
co-broadcasters, so
Okay.
you don't
Okay.
hear each other in game. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that way you can like record yourself in the Dota TV. So if you kind of watch
That's
your
what we're
replay
talking about, yeah.
back, you can see
If your face is clean enough now, then you would have caught up. But all right, going in. Immediate Medusa ban, recognizing Ibad saying literally the only thing that we're not afraid of. Everything else we've seen, we just don't want to see the Medusa. Just first round Medusa ban. WSS really respecting and first banning Finley's Winter Wizard
And then
from
the
game,
Bat Rider.
and then the Bat Rider right away.
Yeah.
Yeah. That Bat Rider popped off. It did so much with the. What was the rush item that was super good?
Not the travel
Pangas.
boots. Not the travel boots. It was the magic wand.
Oh, the stick.
I commend the
Yeah.
stick. Not the travel boots. Just
Not the travel boots. Gotcha. Yeah. You travel boots. You're right. It effectively did nothing for him that game.
Travel boots on Rooster.
He wasn't able to get everywhere on the map all of the time, every
Exactly.
single fight, and then also D-push mid. It certainly was.
Yeah, but we love it
Yeah.
more on you when you have them and then you don't TP.
And I don't show up to the fights. I TP into the split push lane. You see the red dots, Cookie, and you just want to go. Am I right, Sheep? Like you're a core, you got travel boots, you see red dots on the mini map, and you just want to go to that lane.
Yeah, man, that's the dream.
That's the dream. Just hit the red dots. Cookie, it is actually a very nice opening sequence. I just saw the full thing.
It could have been better.
Warlock again.
Oh,
They're not done with it.
Warlock.
I felt like the Finley Lion was perfect for it. It just, like, he targeted Warlock every single fight. Just grim. So they're going back for it. And Spearbreaker again.
Spearbreaker again. Okay.
All
I think
right.
I should go for the AA again. He still did a lot, especially combined with the Spiritbreaker. But I'm not sure. Maybe this is a 4 Spiritbreaker now.
Yes, as well as like it could be Grimstroke 5 too.
Could be
I do like the Grimstroke combination with Spiritbreaker a little bit. I don't know. AA was solid. I don't Axe. I hope this is safe lane Axe. I really hope this is still safe lane Axe. It's getting picked so much in the major. It's so good. I would love to see that.
Could be. Either way.
10 seconds remaining.
They picked it quick.
You're kept this close.
Ah, look at that lovely Sahara Desert. That Sahara Desert you guys saw.
It's not Sahara Desert.
5
oh,
minutes
for
ago.
God's sake, get a lecture on geography.
Oh,
They're
sorry,
not-
UAE. Sorry, my mistake. You're a little bit
empty
more
quarter.
a little bit more northeast than that. My mistake. For some reason, I thought you were from Africa.
Cheese, roaster cheese.
Radiant team banned.
Not like South Africa, like you know, Ethiopia or something. Coming out of
I
a
don't
nice
think-
dwelling.
Do they have deserts there? I'm not sure. But anyhow.
No, they're actually also pretty far away from the South Sahara Desert. Like
Yeah, I was gonna
when I
say.
bet-
I was like-
they're
Even-
still very south and east of it. Yeah.
I was like waiting for you to like finish, and I was just like, "What are you talking about?"
I'm telling you, he's trying to meet
They're
the
not
word
even-
limits.
No, it's like in maybe Madagascar. That's closer to Sahara, right?
You're a piece of shit.
But even Madagascar, it's barren. It's not a desert. There's a difference between those two things.
It's a jungle. It's not barren.
I mean, still,
Team
it
banned.
doesn't have a desert. You can take your jeep up there and go for some sand driving. God.
What are you even talking about right now, Cookie?
Well,
I feel like game 1 cast started off so well. Game 2 got a bit
Have you
devolved, and
ever
this is just
gone-
turning into
No,
shit.
so-
Oh, we're
when-
loving it
when
now.
you go into the deserts that deep, you go with a big jeep and you start drifting in the sands. It's so freaking fun.
Yeah, we've got sand dunes. Anywho, PL Ricky still coming out. Pretty classic bands from Kobolds. The only real different band that we're seeing from Kobolds right now is Fat Rider with his tons of respect.
They banned
Mm.
Faceless Void this time. I think they're probably gonna go for the Weaver again.
The Weaver again, yeah. I was
The
thinking
Weaver did
that.
a lot. The Weaver did a lot.
Yep.
But against Call, that seems like a spell. That is
Yeah.
very
so-
difficult for Weaver to handle.
True.
Weaver feels pretty good into Warlock though.
Okay, the Ursa ban from Kobolds. See, that's what I was thinking. Like you want a
They
hero
banned
against
Ibad, banned
Axe,
Viper,
Ursa.
that's right.
That's the AA again. You love to see it.
Love to see it.
So that's probably a position 5 Grimstroke then.
Yep.
Although again, it rotates. I know that both of these players play both of these heroes, so it's kind of hard to nail down.
Yeah, but I think Finley plays Grim more.
Either way, I think that it's until recently. I know that he's been spamming AA quite a bit. Probably your inspiration, but I think this is a Mad Max Spearbreaker again. I think it's the only obvious thing that's coming down. Although I know Insane Chaos likes to play Grimstroke mid. That's the thing. So
I
maybe it's
should
still a
recommend
bit
Insane
confusing.
Chaos to play AA mid soon. Unleash the powers.
Yeah, but like AA is not a mid player. Not a mid hero. Where like
Cookie's
Grimstroke
like,
is.
what?
Whoa.
I'm just like
What?
took
I
a
beat
deep
Archons
breath.
with it all the time.
To be fair, we have won an Archon League game with her going as AA mid. So,
Yeah, the one that I wasn't there for. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And then you came in game
Yeah,
2 and lost us.
It's about time for you to kick me off the team as it ever gassed. So let's just get it out of the way now. Rooster's off the team.
I think we were still pretty new then, and I was like so mad. I was like,
You were so angry.
and
Cookie
and-
was
Oh,
so
yeah,
angry.
because I was, and then the very next week she sleeps through game 1. Like, like she's so mad because I'm working. I'm literally
No,
still
no,
at
it
my
wasn't
job. I
working. Yeah,
misunderstood.
and
Like-
it's like, you know, some people would go mad, they like yell or stuff. I don't do any of that, but all I said was like, that was so
She yells.
irresponsible. I said,
Yeah, that's so irresponsible,
it's like,
Rooster.
that's it.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed, Cookie.
Bloodseeker.
Oh, Bloodseeker,
Okay.
that's very rare. and
Interesting.
new to see picked up in the.
So that's probably, is that mid or safe lane?
That's.
I would say safe lane.
could be
I don't
mid.
know.
It's double rupture. It seems like something they thought about.
I think it's kind of this run at you, very early game aggressive
Yeah, they
lineup.
like
You know,
this.
similar to the Weaver.
They like
kind of
this
But
thing.
for
at the same
sure.
time,
Yeah,
it's
you want a
also-
team fight. We want to kill you.
Yeah, probably they haven't decided yet too. They want to see their pick and see. where
They
to
do
place
like
the
having
Bloodseeker.
a single flex for sure. All right, what do we see from Kobolds off of this? Oh, Juggernaut.
Rioting ban.
Juggernaut feels bad, man. Like Spirit Breaker doesn't allow you to spend TP.
Mm,
That's like right away. Just okay. If we're slightly behind and I'm trying to push lanes, I actually can't do what I want to do. I don't know. I like Juggernaut more than I like Dusa, for sure. It's a better like, hey, you want to run at us, and I'm ready to fight. So they're saving either their mid. So it's definitely not Axe safe lane.
safe
we
lane
talked
though.
about, unfortunately. Puck, instant Earth Spirit. That's a big. Insane Chaos does play an Earth Spirit mid very often. So they think Bloodseeker's safe lane. He's a good Earth Spirit mid too. It's like that hero that just doesn't really go mid, but if you're crazy good at it.
Mm. No,
What
it's
do you
picked
think?
mid in the Chinese scene a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I say a lot, but
Exactly.
like a lot more than
Anywhere else.
Anywhere else, yeah.
Ibad ban position 2. Lena's still available.
Yeah, but Lena in this, like in front of a lion and an axe, I think it's gonna be hard. Oh, they picked the lion, by the way.
They stole it.
Ibad did ban
But
lion in the first.
I think
game.
Ibad's planning on going Lena again. They still think this comp can work. Razor. Yeah, I think they're setting up for a Lena mid.
Yeah, I don't think Lena's bad, to be honest.
They might pick
I don't
troll
either.
here though, with the razor ban. I don't know.
Troll
I
could be
don't.
good.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't want to say no to the troll because the last time Cookie said this in a cast, and I was like, nah, it's definitely not gonna be a troll, and then they picked troll.
This looks like a pretty good troll game to be. Although against Bloodseeker, like if he ults you and you ult, like you're forced to just run out the Bloodseeker ult. You know, they just kite indefinitely.
Yeah.
That's a little difficult.
Depends how.
And again, they're looking for a mid laner. Viper's banned as well. It's not gonna be troll. Invoker. The Invoker did get banned in other games.
Yeah.
So this is the Gambit favorite. However, Gambit has been actively talking about how inebriated he is in chat. Maybe he's just playing, you know, with the minds of the opponent, and he's actually just going to land every combo no matter what. as a player
And
who has
TA.
played TA is a good Invoker.
Okay. Yeah, I like the CA here.
Yeah, I like TA here a lot. It comes online early. But as a person who has played Invoker inebriated, it's significantly more difficult than playing Invoker sober, which is still difficult. So, if Gambit's being real, good luck, bud. I'm gonna go with Ibad. I like the draft.
I'm going with the AA.
You're going with Ibad. Okay.
I think.
And the TA.
Okay, so they have a name. Their team has like an actual name. Cookie, you could just say.
Ibad.
Yeah.
This is the point.
Sheep, what
you
Everyone
got?
starts to lose it.
Let's do George Orwell.
I'll go for double SR, but I think.
You're going for WSS? Okay.
Yeah, I do think Ivad probably does have the better draft though. I'm a little bit
You just wanna
concerned
oppose me? Is that what,
for
is
the.
that what it is? The cookie
You know what?
I'm a
I'm
little
going
bit
WSS
concerned
as
for the
well because
Invoker.
I'm jumping on the opposed cookie train. Yep.
But yeah, I think
She's-
I'm gonna go for the WSR.
She's a disappointed cookie, so. No, I'm sticking with Ibad. Ibad's draft looks very, very good.
Yeah, and now they got two early fighter heroes with TA and the Bloodseeker.
Mhm.
Let chaos
At the same time, WSS has a very early game
Man, my
team fight
hand
as well.
hurts
Like,
from this. I forgot I have to do the camera work.
any smokes this game? Everybody still trading?
yes.
Anybody
Yeah, it
doing
seems to be
anything frisky?
same as the previous two games, just chill.
No-
Except
no-
I've
no
been in
frisky?
that fountain a little bit longer than.
Spiritbreaker doesn't feel like buying items. Okay, now he is. Yep. Cool. How do you like this boots first? Ancient Apparition.
Did
Cookie?
it last game as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did it last game too. I'm not sure. Usually when I go pause for I like to stack up one mangoes early because then you can spam a lot and do a lot of early damage. That's how we get a lot of kills too. But I get like he is a pretty slow hero too, but with no mana regen, and then he goes for tranquils. So
Does
I
he
think
do
he's-
anything with it for like stacking purposes? I didn't really pay attention to that last game. Like, does he move around to contest lanes or to contest runes or something, and that's
I
why he
mean,
wants it
he
really
has
early?
to- so I
'Cause I
think-
feel like I saw him go for a water rune contest at one point, but I don't remember what time
Waterrun
it
is one
was.
thing, but I think he has to catch up with Spirit Breakers too. Because if Spirit Breaker is charging, for example, just even within the lane, he has to land his gold feet quite fast. So maybe
That's
that
a
makes
super good point.
Yes.
Like if in order for us to combo these spells together, I need to be faster at level 2. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. That's a really solid takeaway. All right, that's all the compliments you're getting tonight. Anyway, let's move on.
No, it's over so soon. Just 17 seconds of compliments from Rooster.
Shit, felt like it was 12. I messed up.
Yeah, now just like make up for your extra 5 seconds. So we have where did the Grim go? Okay, yeah, it's safe Grim, Finley Grim.
Yep.
Fructose Lion pause for Warlock 5.
Fructose father. I love it. Can't get over it, man. You win the name game this game. All right, let's get into it.
We're all almost falling asleep, just like
Sorry,
observing.
I was just
Yeah,
just
that.
watching.
I just
Just
wanted to rest
watching.
my eyes for a quick second.
Yeah, man.
TA starting off with a pretty good CS count, but Invoker not far behind.
All kind of waves looking pretty
Yeah.
even. Spirit Breaker the only one who's doing, I'd say, significantly worse, but at the same time, not
I,
crazy.
I feel like Jug is off to. Oh, as he misses the last hit, I'm gonna recant my thought.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's so early. Like,
Yeah.
it's not really. There's no aggro. Both teams playing it quite safe. It's game 3. No one wants to lose this.
Yep. Yeah, this is the knockout. This is the elimination round.
Yeah.
Grimstroke Finley with literally nothing but regen. Oh, he's a ward. He is regen and a ward. I do not want stats. I do not need stats. I'm going to trade. Good for him too, assessing against the axe. That he's gonna need. Both of them are gonna need a lot of regen. Gambit going for the Quas Wex build. Very common. It looks like he's gonna go Urn first item. Also very common. I like it. Hopefully burn up some of this mana actually misses. Oh, totally missed
First kill
that.
top lane. Yeah, I missed that as well.
Come on, cheap top lane's yours. What happened?
Sorry, I was just not there.
Just closing my eyes for a second.
Yes.
Just a quick second.
Oh man, oh, so late.
Bottom lane on Retman. He's gonna get cold feet.
It's like
Oh,
the cold feet with Spirit
this
Breaker
is
is
a
so cool.
And again,
Dead boy.
kind of like you talked about, Cookie, like just the boots enabling him to really be wherever Mad Max wants to be.
Yeah, he has to catch up to him to land that stun.
Jug being pretty successful, but kind of the same thing as last game in terms of like net worth CS. You see their safe lane and their mid just kind of barely creeping ahead.
TA is still
Slowly
I
but
think,
surely.
doing much better than Invoker.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Invoker is the one that's noticeably struggling in lane. I
It's
was
definitely
gonna say
difficult
this.
against TA.
Yeah, I was gonna say this at the start of the game anyway. Like, I don't know how good Invoker is at the moment. I feel like I haven't
It's very
seen
good.
it.
It's a very high win rate.
Oh, is it? Okay.
But it's also one of the most complex heroes in the game. So
Sure.
it got banned in I think both previous games, at least one. So they definitely respect that Gambit plays a good Invoker. And this Urn is gonna come in clutch, especially if they gank mid. If they kill Insane Chaos with like as soon as Urn comes out, that would just put Invoker right back into the game.
Yeah.
But
100%.
always when you're a Quaswex Invoker, you
Fructose
do
going
kind of
for some
struggle.
sugar. Oh, he turned back.
When you're a Quaswex Invoker missing a point in Exort, you do struggle for last hits. As you see even like under tower, that melee creep was too difficult to grab
Yeah.
because your damage is just a little bit low. $37-7, 31-2 at 5 minutes. That is crazy good farm.
X going on the Grim, but oh, he's
Grim?
gone.
And that's a dead Grim.
I feel like even more important. What's the word I'm looking for? Even more impressive from Orpheus, because I think that he only has like a small camp, where TA is doing small camp in between almost every wave.
Yeah.
It's pretty casual. TA 6 got a first trap down.
It's the second courier that AA has managed to kill. It's the second
Those
time it's the
boots.
Jugs on as well.
It's the boots.
It's the boots.
Warding vision from Ibad looks really solid. They see bottom lane. They see top jungle. Same style ward on one side at least from the WSS squad. Seeing if there's any pulls bottom, looking for kill setup. Pulling the lane.
Jug is
Fructose
going
father.
for Battle Fury.
Who is Jug?
Yeah.
Are you guys crazy about the Battle Fury in this game?
Ask James. James
Not
will
really.
comment on that.
Does it like
I mean-
enable you fast enough against this like really high tempo team
Yeah,
of TA
I
and
would
Bloodseeker?
honestly say no. I think I know I'm like have been criticised in the past for doing it a lot, because I like it. But yeah, I think in this
Well, yeah, I mean
game,
items that you like
feels
or
rough.
items you like, right? But like
Yeah,
the Ring of Hell feels so good
Yeah.
in lane, right? But I'm afraid that TA and Bloodseeker come online and you're like trying to finish it still,
yeah.
and then it doesn't actually help with team fights whatsoever.
This is the thing with Battle Fury. You kind of like in this game, you get Battle Fury and then you want to keep farming.
Oh,
You don't get Battle Fury and then start fighting instantly.
Exactly, and like this Ibad team presents just like last game that they want to start fighting really
Yeah.
early.
but at the same
Swing
time,
and a miss.
at the same
Finley.
time, he's the only one who is like, because they have an invoker mid, which makes sense. But at the same time, if it goes
Well,
slightly
if-
late for some
Invoker
reason,
has Urn, like it. Yeah, agreed.
this
I wouldn't be surprised to see Invoker rotate here very early with this Urn. Maybe even right now with Anthem being gone on, this could be huge. Invoker shows up. Knew it.
Oh, good
This
tornado.
is big.
Got
Stand
him.
still, Fructose. Totally fine. Gambit. Oh no. Oh, they're gonna turn it. Alright, well they won for 1, and it was a support for a 3. Pretty solid. Good rotation from Gambit. He's got some Urn charges. He needs to get back to mid ASAP or instant chaos to start laying in his tower.
Yeah.
Space for TA meanwhile. She's going down
With 70 last hits too.
Jug is farming very, very well though. Jug has currently got a
Jug
higher
is
net worth than
top,
this year.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
200 up,
almost-
right? Yeah.
twice.
He'll finish this Battle Fury at a really good time if
Yeah.
he keeps up like this, but I think it's good if it's what you want to build. Oh, this is huge. The Urn charge. This is a dead TA. Refraction's gone. Oh, and steal it with the tornado. Gotta love it. I mean, he had it anyway, but gotta love the casual tornado steal.
I do think with the Battle Fury though, if you're going to get it this early, then it's actually really good.
Yeah, I agree.
So-
It's like a Hand of Midas Radiance type style build. Like
Yeah.
if he can finish this before 14 minutes, that's crazy. Which
Yeah.
kind of looks like he will.
Yeah.
That's really good. And he's being left alone. I mean, there's so
Yeah.
much stuff happening everywhere else in the map. This Invoker Urn build with the Quas Wex is something to be reckoned with. Like it's ready to move around the map. He's also building one of the best items in the game next. He finished the Magic Wand in the Urn, and he's got a very brilliant item queued up.
This is a perfect time to gank on Jug, delay that Battle Fury as long as you can.
Nobody's gonna comment on Invoker's item that's queued up.
No, I just thought I'd leave that there.
I just leave that. Just let that be.
Oh,
Invoker has the Boots of
Oh.
Travel.
It's not dead.
Boots of Travel queued up. Kind of playing the same style as the Bat Rider. He wants
Oh, he
to...
gets both of them.
This is a dead Finley.
Yeah.
Oh no, you have the other
Oh,
in
it's
charge.
just a-
Oh, he could have committed. He got a little
Oh.
scared. I get it. There's still 2 heroes. There's a hero TPing in as well. They probably called out that Bloodseeker was TPing. Probably a safe back. Very safe back. But mid, this is a cart wave. Insane Chaos. It's gonna take some towers. Going for Blink Dagger rather than that new build. Have you guys seen the new TA build?
What's that? What's the new build?
They're all going Deso Dragonlance, and then they get
And then
100 side blade range and 180 psionic trap damage. And so with the rather than blinking into the middle of a fight, you're like this crazy long range TA because you just have Dragonlance and your side blades hit so far away. It looks I'd be excited to try it. It looks very, very solid.
Nice.
They're going on Jug.
Top lane. And this is the scary part about this Jug. Like, you can't just spin TP. He just gets hit by Mad Max.
Cool.
He's dead. Like that's
Really good kill.
a great kill. And now all of a sudden, like, is he gonna complete this for 14 minutes? He only needs 1,000 gold, but he can't die again.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly. This is one of those times where like you have to gank this.
And Invoker is
Ouch,
going
I think-
ham. And unfortunately,
Whatever that was scarcely worth my notice.
he does not get the lion stack off of it.
Oh, you did. Oh,
No, he doesn't. Oh, I thought he had done. That's a shame.
It's a 0.25 second delay before damage amplified. So you have, or I'm sorry, it's within 3 seconds. And I'm not gonna lie, I think if they would have just right-clicked him down, they do it in time. But the tornado keeps him up in the air for like 1.8 seconds or something,
Yeah.
1.2 seconds, and that makes it so lion doesn't get the delay. That's unfortunate.
the mid clears.
12
Going on the
minutes
Bloodseeker again,
travel.
bot.
Bloodseeker again, bot.
Oh, but
Yes,
the
Invoker is creating good space.
support.
Oh!
Yeah.
He invised while Rupture hands were in the air. Like, he was halfway through the Rupture animation when he invised. That was
You
so
love to
close.
see it. You love to see it.
And he wants Finley again. He says, give me your charges.
My silence on the Invoker. My dynamic.
Oh, Invoker.
Oh, he was able to land the soul bind as well before he died. Oh, get him! Get him!
He's gonna get out. Wow, nice TP. That was clutch.
Warlock.
What?
Looking very dead.
Ratman's gonna pay with his life
Yeah.
for just watching Invoker die. Hey, I came here to watch you die, Invoker. Okay, I'm gonna die. Sorry. There's enough gold for Blink Dagger on Templar. I do like the Templar Assassin Blink Dagger in this game. It's one of those games where you can identify, if I jump backline, I two-shot Lion, I two-shot Warlock. I damn near with Invoker too. Oh my
nice,
god,
actually.
great
Bolts,
call.
yeah.
Great call, but they're gonna get out
Good
because of
line
Mad Max
stuff.
charge. Mad Max charge just saves TA. They're gonna turn this!
That was a nice ice. That's too good. Oh, no X. It's gonna get
Oh my god, nobody dies, they all live forever. Okay, one down, axe down.
Yeah, the Spirit Breaker and the Bloodseeker also is actually a good combo.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Jug does finish the Battle Fury though. Literally gets it on 14 minutes.
On the 14-minute
Oh,
mark.
14-minute
Called it. That's solid. That's a good timing. It's a really
Yeah.
good timing. Going for line? The Fructose father, Sugar Daddy, running away for his life. Juke it off in the trees. Juke off some more. Axe is showing up. Big fight on
Oh, an
Invoker.
Invoker
Invoker's dead.
dies.
Oh,
They
huge
do get,
axe call.
they will
Follow
get the
Bloodseeker.
Bloodseeker.
Oh,
They're gonna get the TA as
Oh,
well.
they both
Wow,
TA.
good turn.
Wow, what a
Good
fight.
turn.
This game is even though game one looked so close, this game feels closer than any of them. We're going
he's
to
going for the
150
third?
minutes.
He's going for the third one? No, he's going for
Finley? Mad Max is gonna save its precious support. Nice. Nice
I
escape.
think, like,
Sugar
when-
Daddy wants more. Fructose
but-
Father says I have an ult.
So when Spiritbreaker
Okay.
just charged in the lion, they saw that, they took it, they just went on the others.
This game's going to an hour and a half. When you guys are gonna suffer from
Oh man.
it. Put that bad juju on you right now.
Should I call in sick again? God, it's very first.
God, you've been getting sick a lot. Oh, and that's where the
Mind
Blink
yourself.
Dagger comes in handy. First showing a Blink Dagger, jumps on Finley. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not Finley. Finley played line last game.
For the twin.
The fructose. The sugar. Invoker going for BKB, next item. Templar gonna finish Sedesso. Finley about to finish Mana Boots. Mad Max going for Ags, just like last game. He rushed Ags. I like it.
Bounty.
Maelstrom Donna Bloodseeker also going for BKB. Warlock. I don't know what Warlock's building. He's chilling. He's got a fluffy hat. He's comfy. He doesn't queue items. What is this? Looks like Yasha maybe on Dill with the Blade of Alacrity. Seems like a pretty good Sanj and Yasha game. Or no, he probably goes Manta, right? To get out of the Grimstroke silence. What do you think, Sheep? Does he go Manta?
On the jug.
Yeah.
Uh,
He's Yasha queued right now, but that's it.
I don't know. I think I can understand an argument for either Sanjin Yasha or Manta. I think I would probably go Manta here.
Just for the
I think,
Grimstroke, right?
yeah, purely for the Grimstroke, but I can 100% get behind the Sanjin Yasha, to be
I
honest.
love
And I
this. I
think,
love this play. I've seen it a few times recently, and I really, really like it. Where you like show Jug in lane, and rather than smoking behind him, you smoke in front of him. Where they all like smoke and run into the opposite jungle, and say like, "Go on, Jug. You're gonna hit us first,"
yeah,
which is
Oh,
exactly what's
Springbreaker
happening.
doesn't know where he's charging, and he's charging into
he
5
doesn't
people.
know.
He tried-
Nice
Oh,
stun
good
from Fructose.
stun.
Oh, he didn't
All
follow
with the
his
cold
fate.
snap and the tornado
He might live.
and
Oh,
the
no,
slow.
he-
He's not. He's not living, Cookie.
Yeah,
There's
that was
no
like 2
chance.
seconds ago. The
AA's
And
here.
there's an AA there as well.
Oh no, AA's just
What?
more
Oh,
free food.
if that AA doesn't ult there, I don't think they know.
I don't think they know. Yeah, it's free food though.
Oh man.
Oh, and Fructose gets his first stack. But they want more. Like TA's going in, or are they summoning her back?
TA is me
wanted to
right
ban
there.
this.
They
But
were
it's
like,
gone.
That is
all
me right there.
smoked in and just
That was so
Springbreaker
you right there, Sheep.
charging into his own death. Oh god.
That's what I mean. I love that play. Like they're not smoked behind him. They're actually smoked in front of him. Like show on lane, they're gonna run through us.
I mean,
They just de-warded this and then say chaos. Oh, and he sees the ward
Oh.
instantly runs. Okay, you found me. Fearbreaker? Okay, calls off. Bloodseeker? Called.
Bloodseeker is dead.
EMP? Bloodseeker's definitely dead. Wow.
It's just looking really good for
That's a
WSS Kobolds.
hard camp to farm. That's
yeah.
a scary camp. Like that. Oh,
Oh,
accident again.
TA?
Action on TA. That's a nice blast.
Oh
TA's
my
dead.
god, the damage.
And
And Axe can walk away scot free.
TA brought back.
pull back as well.
Can they kill Jug? They have
Wow.
like they can kill Jug. Oh no. Okay, good dodge. Good
Okay.
dodge with tornado. Are they gonna charge? No, they're gonna back off.
Wow, that is
That's a
huge.
tough
swing.
buyback on Templar.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
like I have Deso done versus I don't. Axe again.
Found that
These
AA.
axe calls.
Yeah. Axe
These
playing
axe
really well.
plays are insane. This vision is so working for them.
It's just at that point in the game where Axe is like, as soon as I see anyone, I'm gonna call on them, and I just know my team
that
will
Warlock.
turn up.
Link Vanguard Blade Mail. Easy.
Oh,
Warlock?
good Warlock call.
Axe.
there
Oh, Axe
hanging
misses the
around
first
for
call.
a
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh boy, this is starting to get a little
TA?
out of control for Ibad.
TA's dead.
Orpheus saving TA
Oh.
with his own life.
Oh, the
my God,
healing
this fight
ward.
is never ending.
The healing ward.
The healing ward is insane.
Oh,
This
man.
fight is never ending. Insane Chaos just did a dodge, duck, dip, and dive. Stand and say, "Oh, good dodge!" Oh my God. Gets a kill, runs away. Wow.
Bounty.
Whoo! Ibad needs to slow this game down a little bit. They are running
Yeah.
at them with this axe. This axe is doing work. And Invoker as well.
I mean, the Jug and the
Joker
Axe
going-
are now top 2 in net worth.
Invoker said, we're doing too well. I don't need BKB. I'm going Cataclysm.
Yeah,
Like,
that's.
I'm using Ogre Axe and I'm building Cataclysm right now. Like, that's huge. Axe came out of left field.
It's true.
You know, I think it's all enabled off of this Boots Travel Invoker.
For fuck's sake.
I think it's all on the brown boots of Axe. Screw the travel boots.
How many times do you think you TP in a game?
8
Oh, the TA attacks.
ITA.
Oh man, that's a
Wow,
bad
this
attack.
this call is just doing so much work. And the yeah,
Ouch.
Battle Fury. That's Battle Fury right there.
It's working well. It's working
Yeah.
well. I'm sorry, did you say you TP 8 times in a game? So he said
Yeah. Do you think that's
8? I just like, how many times do you think you TP in a game and just instantly, 8. 8 times,
yeah?
roughly.
If you say a 40-minute game, well, okay. TP has an 80-second cooldown, yeah.
There's gonna come a point.
If you say an average game lasts 43 minutes,
Yeah, that's a 40
that's saying you're
cooldown, not an 80-second cooldown. That goes to show alone how often you TP. You think that its cooldown is double the time.
TP cooldown is 80 seconds.
Oh, it's 40 on Boots of Travel. My mistake.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know what you're like
Well,
saying.
I
there.
only know Boots of Travel cooldown. 'Cause I
Yeah.
do it every year.
But that's what I'm saying. So if you say an average game is what, like 40 minutes?
Mhm.
So you're saying you TP like what, twice every 10 minutes because you don't really TP in the start of the game during the laning
I mean,
phase
you
unless you
don't.
died and then die and come back to lane once, let's
So-
say. So
Its middle tower is under attack.
It did feel like I almost thought like they had a strong game going on. Like TA had a lot of advantage on mid, especially.
This axe just start running
Yeah,
people.
exactly. Those
Yeah.
one, two
With
calls
Invoker,
and then the
Invoker
buyback
and Juggernaut's not afraid to
really
show
pushed
up.
them back. But I think
and
it's still,
honestly, a buyback really hurt her.
That
Yeah.
buyback hurts so bad. They got nothing out of it. She's still working on Deso. It's been like 6 minutes since that buyback, maybe 7. I think it was at 15 minutes.
but
Yep,
She
I-
just finished Deso. That's like she could have had a 17-minute Deso versus like a
But
23. That's
Jug
rough.
has a lot of farm as well. This is the thing, like Jug has a lot of farm.
Jug has so much farm. He's running away with it.
just
13,000. This is a Dill favorite. Dill loves
going for
Juggernaut.
Scotty.
Great item for him.
Yeah, makes him tanky. Good
Yeah,
stats, damage, slows. Yeah, I can get
exactly.
behind
Like
it.
Sky's gonna take him up to like close to 40 armor,
Mm.
and against TA, that's exactly what he needs.
And for Ibad's draft, I mean, they really needed to win the early phase at least. Of the
Radiant's bottom
fights in
tower
the
is
game.
under attack.
And they were. It just got turned on them like
Yeah.
in a second. Now these guys have healing ward, tower push,
Oh, there's
warlock
again.
ult.
Yeah, Spirit Breaker's dead.
Yeah. This game's an Axe MVP so far. Invoker's doing
Yeah.
so much as well, by the way.
Yeah.
But this is an Axe MVP right now.
X misjudged.
But the Dire's top tower.
We did misjudge them. I did underestimate the X, honestly.
Gotta love when you're a Quas Wax Invoker and you have Aghanim Scepter, but you only have 3 points in Exort. That's the weakest Cataclysm of all
Yeah.
time. Like, respect, you still want the Ags and you're gonna get the levels, but jeez, that's such a weak Cata. I think okay, so it looks like Temple Assassin is going for BKB. You need it against Invoker.
Mm.
But we're getting to that point where she might just want Ags to threaten split push, because they just finished the last tier. Okay, there's one more tier 2. They're getting Roche, 24 minutes. Both of these games have been really light on Roshan.
Yeah,
Like, there was an early Roche in game 1, and then not. Was there any Roche in game 2?
there was one Roshan game too. Yeah.
There was one Roche, okay.
This thing.
Radiant, they pulled it off.
Jug's big. 14k versus 10.
He is a scary boy.
Under attack.
He's very scary.
Ibad needs to be really careful. They need like 1-2 really good fights to even make it close to even.
And it, you know, if we get to like the 30-minute mark and it's still only this 8k difference, it's anybody's game still. You can turn
Yeah.
an 8k with one fight.
Yeah, 100%.
The difficulty that I see Ibad having is this Axe is not letting them have a good team fight ever. TA wants
Okay, I like that the air went
5 more k.
for the ice
But,
vortex.
Axe is going for this Manta style build with the, I'm guessing the Shard.
Going on Mad Max. The spin.
This is
The
a
Warlock slow.
third.
Warlock ult. Follow it up. Who cares? Finish it. Push tower.
Mm.
Using the Juggernaut heal.
Spearmaker's having a rough time.
Real rough.
There's double damage.
And
Back
another
again.
one.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jeez.
Anthem is chaotically insane right now.
like,
Jeez.
turn our words around.
The Warlock's got a shard, and you can see it. The Warlock shard with the jug.
It's crazy. They
ward.
have unlimited
It's just
sustain.
so much heal.
They have unlimited sustain, and he has mana boots, so he's also helping in that department. Like it's
Oh my god.
Axe again. Every call. How do they even see these people sometimes? Like
Oh, yeah,
perfect vision from the Warlock, keeping everybody alive, including his golem. With this shard is so good.
Oh, no.
This is looking really hard for Ibad. This is looking really hard.
I don't know how they get back into it, and like I
No.
understand what Bloodseeker's doing with an MKB, because like you have this talent on. Yeah. Wait, what is the MKB for? There's no evasion. There's no evasion on WSS. What's this MKB build for? I'm confused.
I honestly I'm not sure.
Okay. First miss axe call, I think, ever.
Ever.
First one missed. Ever. I don't think Axe has ever missed in his history of playing Axe. I don't think he's ever missed an Axe call until just now.
Right there. So that's
Until
actually
right
quite
there.
a monumentous moment.
It's
to
a
see.
monumental moment, exactly. Like, very nice. Very, Ibad, thank you for showing us the first ever miss Axe call.
Oh dear.
Well, props to you guys, because I don't think that this game's going to go to 60 minutes.
So, and I'm very thankful. But maybe Ibad will make me sad and suddenly turn it. Who knows?
They could. They have a chance. They're working on BKB timers right now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
BKB against
They need to
Invoker
pick
is
up.
game changing.
They need to pick up. They can't run into Axe and fight them together, of course, and now they have Aegis. Yeah.
Got the Aegis hanging out.
Look
Axe
Oh, the
calls
bounty, eh? Jesus.
Every time TC
I
tries to
honestly-
step up for damage.
I think that's GG.
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah.
TA tries
Look
to
at
step
how
up
much-
for a little bit of
How
damage.
much
and
work
gets called
Fatal
every
Bombs
single
with
time.
there?
Yeah.
The Fatal Bombs
Bombs
with
is
the...
insane. You're right. Unspoken hero. Unspoken.
Yeah, GG.
There it is. There's GG.
Good
Well
game.
played, well
That
played, well
was-
played.
God, GG.
Wow. Ibad is out. They were the uncontested beginning of the season contender victors, just winning every single game, and wow, what a swing. WSS, Kobolds,
Well
really
played.
looking good there. Well played.
Man, that Axe just like popped up out of
Yeah.
nowhere. Suddenly the game is going really well in favor of Ibad. And then there's an Axe.
That Axe finished Vanguard, got Blade Mail and Blink Dagger, and it was a totally different game. It was a whole new world, as Aladdin would say.
Holy shit.
Oh, that was a super good game. And as you say, like, actually for a while the TA was looking really good, but the Jug did well to keep in farm. But yeah,
Got kept up
Axe
so
just-
perfectly. You were totally right. Like, finish that Battle Fury at a really solid time, and if you can finish it that early, you're gonna keep up with anybody farming.
Yeah.
It's- And because of Axe Call and some of their other like team fight enablers, was able to make good use of showing up to a fight with Yasha Battle Fury, and that's it. And it was great. A great performance of WSS.
Yeah.
Like game 2, you thought, I don't know about you guys, but like watching Ibad play game 2, I was like, okay, they need to find their strides. And then
Yeah.
game 3 was like, oh, okay, we let you have one. Like,
Yeah, it
WSS
was-
came out of left field. Yeah.
The first game was by far the closest, and then it was like 2 then games of like
All
like
stomps.
one team. Yeah, like stomps basically. It was
Also,
Really
also
impressive.
at the same time, the funny thing is like on their draft in the game 3, we didn't even talk about the X. You were like,
Yeah.
just a
It was
random
like an
X.
axe. Yeah.
Just like an
Yeah,
X,
we just kind of like looked at it. It got picked, and it was
Yeah,
very
we didn't
early. And
even
we were
pay
like,
attention to
yeah,
what he's gonna do. We're
that's
just like worried about the
that's an axe.
Invoker and the Jug, but yeah.
I know. Like we.
And
I
the surprising thing was like Ibad also banned like Viper and stuff after, so even they didn't give that respect to the axe. I
yeah.
think. So, but axe popped off, and those calls, man, those calls.
He never missed one, and it was always on it was always on TA, or it was always like it was the targets were
There were like
perfect.
4 or 5 calls in a row on TA. Like, I mean, TA's world
Yeah.
just changed. Like she was winning her lane.
And I think that's exactly why TAs aren't building Blink Dagger as often anymore, because you recognize like the hero is strong, but in terms of how you want to fight versus some of these initiation based heroes, you can't afford to blink into the front because you might just get turned on in a second. And the hero is crazy squishy as soon as you run out of fraction.
Yeah, no, I think at the same time everyone was worried about like countering or fighting against like the rest of the team, and no one gave importance to Axe. I mean, Axe is what did it say? Axe is not Axe.
Axe is a good hero.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
concludes
Super games.
lower
Yeah.
bracket contender finals. So it's what WSS Kobolds going to the
In the
grand finals.
finals against Pot of Powwow, right?
Yeah.
No.
Pot of Wrath. I
Or
think.
no. They got knocked out by Ibad.
Oh.
Who's the other finalist? Is it a different Pot team? Is it Pot Agreed?
I will tell
Let me have a look.
in 3
Oh.
seconds.
We do our research, everybody.
pull up
We're
the-
great at doing research. You know, this is
In
This is
contender, it's
classic.
Pot
Pot.
of Envy. It's another pot.
Pot of
So
Envy.
we were almost there.
Yeah.
We were almost there.
I knew it was another pot
There's a pot.
squad. Those goddamn potheads. Ruining America. Oh wait,
Anyways,
it's legal now? Okay, sorry.
that was a wrap. And for the first time ever, we're gonna close the stream in a normal human way, not cut it off.
What?
Oh, we are?
That doesn't sound like us.
I hope to God that Sheep and I can be in the middle of a conversation when you cut.
Yeah, I do
It's
as
just
well.
all
I
a
feel
joke. Yeah, like
No,
right then
I-
it just got cut. Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna go to bed now because it is late. So I'll see you guys later.
Good night. Thanks for hanging out, Sheep.
In a bit.
Good night. Well played. Why did I say well played to Sheeps?
I have no idea.
What's wrong?
You're a
with me?
weird person. I'm
I'm a
not
weird
sure.
person.